FM Floresville. San Antonio Sports Center.
In the NBA, free agency began in earnest. The Spurs extended the two-way qualifying offers to Harrison Ingram and David Jones-Garcia, making them restricted free agents. Gives the Spurs the right to match any outside offer. Around the rest of the league, LeBron told the Lakers he's leaving. He will finish his career elsewhere. He's instructed his agent, Rich Paul, to reach out to teams around the league. Word has it at least 12 have expressed interest. In the biggest move of the day, the LA Clippers sent Kawhi Leonard back to his temporary foster home in Toronto in exchange for Grady Dick, Brandon Ingram, and 2 first-round picks. I'm Rob Thompson for 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
Sports Center is brought to you by Buyers Barricades, the Texas authority in barricade rental. BuyersBarricades.com.
From the studios of San Antonio Sports Star, reaching more sports fans than any station in South Texas. Welcome to the Morning Huddle with AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson. This is 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
Oh, you're waiting on me? Oh, good morning, everybody. I just wanted you to see how it felt when I've got to wait on you, Vic. There's my camera.
You're about to get your pay docked for getting
Go back
here
to my
late.
camera, Vic. Hey, good morning, everybody.
What in the living hell is going on? How is that again?
I don't know. We can't
That
defeat
is a
it.
ghost in the machine. That is crazy.
We can't defeat it.
How is that possible?
Oh, good morning, ladies and gentlemen.
That is so freaking weird.
And it's awake. I woke up
This
the
doesn't it's not recorded, is it?
No.
How is it? That is such random
Yeah,
stuff.
it is odd.
If you have just tuned in, it is yet another vacant chair where AJ currently resides. He's actually in the
I'm
chair.
in the chair.
Yeah, hold on. Look, we'll go to the other one. Yeah, see.
I'm
there.
here.
I don't know. We're docking your pay, Hoffman.
All right. Fine.
You're down 2 minutes, sir.
I can't say that I blame
We
you.
have no video proof of your attendance.
Can't say that I blame you. Good morning, everybody. It is the Morning Huddle, 94.1. I am AJ. Right here to my left, looking
There we
dapper
are.
with his new haircut.
I am fried and dyed and laid to the side. I look good. I slicked
Mr.
up.
Rob Thompson.
I'm wearing my red, white, and blue all week long because of
yes.
America.
When I see
got
that
it
haircut,
tucked and shaved.
that kind of does look like Buffalo Bill's haircut.
Landing strip action.
Oh, yeah.
He even went into my nose, got my mustache done.
Did he really?
Took care of the ear hair. Oh yeah, I went to a barber, brother.
Good for you.
I look as good as Famous James.
I think that's the way to do it. I'm a big believer in the art of barbering.
I am too. And the art of barbering also involves the art of conversation. And when you go to super wonderful, fantastic clips, you don't get a lot of conversation.
Yeah, I don't need much
You
of
get
that.
you get a functional cut. You know, this yesterday was it was a pleasure being back in the barber
Good for you.
because I don't think a lot of barbers get to cut hair of my length.
Yeah,
you know what I
don't-
mean?
I don't really care that I don't have hair anymore. Like I've kind of accepted that as part of my just part of my life
Je
now.
ne sais quoi.
Yeah, but I do miss going to the barber shop. I do miss the smell of the powder,
the conversation, the scotch.
Well, yeah, I don't need all that either.
I was offered scotch at 10:15.
That's wild.
That kind of bothered me because I was thinking, why do you want me drunk? But no, it turned out to be a fine haircut, wonderful, wonderful conversation, and a good cut.
Well, good for
He
you.
put some stuff in my hair. I left my head felt like a mink coat.
There's some things I believe. I won't let my hair be cut by a woman.
Oh no, I've had.
I will not let my hair be cut by a white man. I
why?
don't believe in that. I don't know. I don't like it.
Oh,
Black men and Mexican or Hispanic men only.
see, I
That's
have
my
found
rules.
I have remarkably straight hair. It's straight.
Uh-huh.
If it was short, I could have the flat top that would stand 4 inches tall.
Okay.
Legit kid and play straight up flat top. So I've found over my years that Asian women cut my hair the best.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's something they're accustomed to. I think it's that they can deal with the typical issues of very super straight. Because I have Asian hair.
I'd never know because Asian hand, a woman or a man would not touch this hair.
There was a place over on on Austin Highway.
It's so easy for me to talk as a bald man.
Well, the haircut I would get
who
at
I
Austin
will
Highway,
or won't let cut my hair.
actually, and I can say this in all honesty, did in fact have a legal happy ending.
Oh.
Let me tell you, it was on Austin Highway, so I get my hair cut, and they did the whole steam stuff, the whole thing, and then it was done. They would do the whole mirror stuff, and I never understood that. They go, "You ready?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm ready." And then they would pop the back of the chair down, and this woman had a full back thing that had like a massager, and she would lean into you like a linebacker, fold you over, and massage your back.
Really?
Until release.
Really?
Dude.
You released?
Well, I added that extra part. I don't think that was...
I was like, wow.
I'm not sure I was supposed to.
Now I want hair
dude,
again.
I'll never forget the first time she goes, "Are you ready?" Like, ready for what? And pulled the back of that chair down and slammed into me with this massage shield. Work you over until you could barely get out of that building.
Did it have? Did you have a prostate massage?
I was in a position where she could have. I think $10 more I might have been able to get there, but that's all I needed.
Well, but I may have changed my mind about this. My
they had a lot of repeat business, I can tell you.
I would bet. But this
and a good haircut on top of that.
But it didn't happen yesterday at the Manly barbershop,
that place
right?
she went back home.
Okay.
Her husband was a military dude. He died. She took the money and went home. That was,
okay.
That was a 40-year plan, I think.
Gotcha. Well, at least it wasn't an ice plan.
No, I mean she was. She did good. She came to America and did good.
Lived the American dream.
Yeah. So anyway,
we're
this
all hoping for.
Ever since that time, I floated from super great, wonderful place to another.
Okay.
Never really gone. And when I have spent too much money on fancy places, it just turned out not.
It frustrates
wasn't worth
you.
the money. So I found a barber, found a home.
Okay.
And that matters. It's kind of like having a good doctor, a good financial guy, and two kinds of attorneys, one for your taxes, one for your crimes, and a good barber.
Is it bothersome to you that Famous James is the one who
Not at all. Of all
put
people,
you onto it?
He's puro. He would know.
Okay.
I mean, he's been going to this same dude or this same shop since he was 13, he said. So
Okay. Well,
I recommend it. They do the full service, too. You get a shave. You get a little touch-up.
Okay.
So
I like that. Mm-hmm. I like. Did they shave your neck?
Yeah, they went front and back. I didn't. He asked me if I wanted to shave. I told him I didn't.
Okay.
I didn't need one.
Okay.
But so he did get he did my mustache, got into the nose, got the ear hair, took care of the business.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, man.
That's pretty good. Well, congratulations.
Thank you
on
very
finding
much.
This.
It's one of those. I have so few good days.
It's wild that it took you so long to find a barber.
Well,
for someone who seemingly has it's a lot of pride in his hair, I would think that you would have like a.
Well, you'd think, but it's
a full-time
It appears that I take
going.
great pride in my hair. The fact that it got as long as it did is because I was just sick and tired of getting bad haircuts.
Yeah.
So maybe this will change the tide.
Do you ever say, you know what? I like. When's the last time you had short hair?
5, 6 years ago.
What? How short was it?
Oh, over the ear, edged up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, like even when I had hair, I used to just cut it out. I'd cut it away just because I didn't want to bother with hair.
I'll show you something. I'll give you an idea what I look like. This was I was showing Vic something earlier. This is me. This is me. I'd say 8 years ago, 9 years ago.
Oh, weird.
He has no beard, nothing.
I have a soul patch though.
Man.
that was during my soul patch stage.
That's weird looking, dude.
Isn't it? That's.
I mean, you're not as weird looking as the other dude on there.
Yeah,
with
he's a
you.
weird looking dude.
That hair is. I mean, that's crazy.
Yeah,
he looks like a mannequin.
That dude hadn't changed a blick either.
Wow. Yeah, I like you better with long hair.
Yeah.
And quite frankly, better with gray hair. How long ago was that?
I think that the camera angle, and I'm also wearing a lot of makeup, as you can tell.
Oh yes.
I was grayer than that.
I think they're trying to make you look Latino in there.
I have a couple of screenshots of me doing. This is a picture when I was doing Fox News debate stuff, and underneath one of them it says Rob Thompson, racist.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So.
Congratulations
on
that.
Thank you very much. But that's what I look like.
Who were you racist against?
I don't recall.
Okay.
I've been racist against so many.
I mean, trust me, I know what it's like. Oh, good job getting the camera working, Vic.
You're welcome.
Hey, way to go.
What was the? I still don't understand how that happened.
What was the problem? It's in our studio. That's what the problem is.
How does it something that does not record keep a picture of something that happened a while ago? I don't understand.
It's something that the world may never know.
No, it won't.
The world may never know.
And neither will I.
Neither will Vic. No.
Move the wire.
And doesn't it suck because, like, that's normally something we would complain to Halen about.
Yeah.
But because so much other stuff doesn't work,
Yeah.
that feels so small
It's minor.
that we're like, well, let's struggle through that one.
Yeah.
And we'll wait for something
Let's just
bigger to happen.
Go through that camera.
Yeah,
Stay
well, when
there.
something bigger happens, we'll complain to him, and he'll come fix things.
If we're doing the little things, this is the first time I've walked into this studio in 2 months that it was under 75 degrees.
That is.
It did feel cooler in here today.
Yeah. And is that the real AC working, or instead of this?
No.
Oh, no.
Oh,
No,
okay.
It's that one. That
Oh, no,
portable
but-
one. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
There's
Once
some
I take
sort
my
of
headphones
occurrence
off, I
allowed
can
this
hear it.
place to cool off.
What? Yeah, what's going on with that? I mean, that's nice. I'm not here to complain, but
Knock on Formica.
that's right.
Stays.
Well, we've got a lot to discuss today. It's game day for USA. 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 USA.
So we got Canada and Mexico. The other two host teams have carried
Oh,
through.
they already won. The pressure's on
The
us.
pressure is on like the Germans.
But guess what, baby?
Mexico won.
All in, baby.
It's time.
Mexico.
Well, if we get the same home field advantage that the Mexicans got in at Azteca, you better bring it.
Oh, yes. What a gal.
They better bring it.
I don't think we're gonna have the same energy as the Mexicans.
Cool boy.
They were pretty fired
Those
up.
dudes were playing for their life.
Yeah.
If they'd have lost that game, they wouldn't have got out of the stadium alive.
It was
No, I wouldn't have made it.
They were very spicy there. Very spicy.
Yeah.
Where's the U.S. playing?
Hold on.
We don't know.
We better be
God, we suck,
right
man.
smack dab in America.
What do we know?
You don't know.
Oh, well,
Yeah, I've got no idea where we're playing. I should know that, but I don't. We're playing in the U.S., right? That's all that really matters.
well, I hope.
We shouldn't have to
They didn't
travel
relegate
to,
us up to Canada.
yeah, go play with those hosers. I would hope not. But
They're
yeah,
playing in Santa Clara. They're playing in
okay.
the Bay Area.
U.S. taking on Bosnia and Herzegovina today.
Both of them combined to 3.1 million in pop. So
Well-
they're basically playing Houston.
Okay, bring it on, bitches. Bring it on. I hope it's not a lot of.
Houston has 3 million.
Hope it's not
Probably more than that.
Hope it's not a lot of Southsiders over there.
Orale.
Yeah, is that true? 3 million people?
It's not very big, no. The country's only been around since '92.
Okay.
Brand.
Oh, okay.
Well,
I
it's new
mean-
on the block.
Well, yeah, I mean, it
It was carved out of Yugoslavia.
yeah, but people
That's
still
what it
live
was.
there.
But
Like,
they're, I mean, we're talking about a dot on a map.
okay. All right. Yeah.
Yeah. As big as Katy.
Yeah, seriously. I mean, that's what's so impressive about Paraguay. Seriously.
I wonder what's bigger, the Bosnia-Herzegovina, like the square mileage, like land area, or Houston's land area.
Oh my gosh! Well, let's ask.
I bet it's got to be close.
Land area.
Because I think Houston is like 650 square miles.
Oh no,
Oh, they're way bigger.
51,000.
Oh.
No, 19,000 square miles.
Okay. Well, see, they've got more space anyway.
King Ranch is still bigger.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just the ranch itself.
Less populated though. Less
Yeah, a
populated.
bunch of cows.
Yeah. Well, either way, we're gonna kick their ass today and move on to the next. And it's gonna be a beautiful day to be an American, boys. Tomorrow we'll be here singing the anthem.
Well, I'm singing regardless.
Well,
My patriotism is not hung on some sort of sporting event. AJ.
oh, mine
it
absolutely
goes
is.
much deeper than that. Miss America,
This blood runs.
Miss Universe
This blood runs red.
runs red. It ain't yellow. It ain't yellow.
I got red blood.
You yellows.
Yeah. Not. I wonder if when people say I'm a red-blooded American, they realize that, like, yeah, so we all are.
It's blue. It's blue until it
all of
touches
us
oxygen. You know that, right? You're really a blue-blooded American.
We all have the red blood. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, but you're not
Yeah.
special.
You know, if you see it red, it means it's outside of your body.
It's literally the only time I ever see my blood, though.
Well, yeah, but it's actually not. I've always told it's your blood's more blue than red.
What if
I think that's a wives' tale.
What if you were to bleed in a
I don't
a
bleed.
room with no oxygen?
I don't bleed.
Okay.
A room with no oxygen. I think you'd explode.
I'm pretty sure you bleed, Rob.
I don't bleed. I'm a karate man. I bleed on the inside. It just sticks.
You hold it
I
in.
hold it in. Right around my elbows.
What's the guy's name that is bulletproof, Vic? The big black guy, the big black superhero.
Luke Cage.
Yeah, you're like Luke Cage. His skin is impenetrable.
It's not always good either.
Except the problem is
ingrown hair problem.
Yeah. Like when they would try to cut Luke Cage with a scalpel, it would break the scalpel.
Yeah.
That's actually what happens to Rob when he tries to clip his toenails. It just falls apart.
I'll tell you what.
It just breaks. Like,
A pubic hair will put an eye out.
All right, let's get.
Is that a spark?
Let's hit a quick break. We got plenty to get into today. It's the Morning Huddle 94.1.
94.1 San Antonio Sports Star Traffic from News Talk 550 KTSA.
Good morning. Just some road work to get in your way. 35 southbound Schertz Parkway to Evans. Roadway reduced to one lane. It's got you stop and go from FM 3009. And on 35 southbound Randolph to Fort Ken, roadway reduced to one lane, and that's got you stop and go from Olympia Parkway. Otherwise, all our other major freeway systems looking good. Everything rolling at posted speeds. Traffic volume still light. I'm Debbie Alcacer, KTSA Time Saver Traffic.
This report is sponsored by RockAuto.com.
Ooh, bent tie rod. What are you going to do?
I'm way ahead of you. I'll be on RockAuto.com before you can even finish this commercial.
He's right. RockAuto.com. Parts when you need them.
This 4th of July, celebrate America's 250 years of freedom with bangin' deals at Fireworks. Get buy two, get one free on 500-gram aerials and reloadable artillery shells. Visit AAHfireworks.com or Fireworks Megastore, 13022 Petranco Road.
Sound familiar? At Mattress Firm, we understand there are many problems that can keep you up at night, like snoring, aches and pains, or sleeping hot. Our sleep experts have the unrivaled know-how to match you with a mattress that can help. And right now, save $500 on Tempur-Breeze mattresses, plus get a $300 instant gift. For the great sleep you deserve, visit Mattress Firm. We make sleep easy. Restrictions apply. See store or website for details.
Indeed presents hires you can't afford to get wrong, like head administrator for a state-of-the-art surgical center.
What can I do for you, Doc?
We need to talk about the lights.
Ah, the mood lighting, relaxing, right? Much better than those old hospital vibes.
A hospital's supposed to have hospital vibes.
You seem tense. Let's dim the lights a bit.
This is your time for sponsored jobs. This is what happens when you don't sponsor your job on Indeed. Next time, get matched with quality candidates with Indeed sponsored jobs. Visit Indeed.com/hire now and sponsor your job today.
I love days like these at the pool, but my moderate to severe plaque psoriasis can sometimes take me out of the moment. I'm ready to make a splash with clearer skin thanks to Skyrizi, risankizumab Riza. Skyrizi is a prescription-only injection for adults who are candidates for systemic or phototherapy. At 4 months, most people saw 90% clearer skin when measured from head to toe, and many were even 100% plaque-free. People also saw significant improvement in psoriasis symptoms of pain, redness, itching, and burning.
Don't use if allergic to Skyrizi. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines.
Now there's nothing on my skin thanks to Skyrizi, and that means everything. Ask your doctor about Skyrizi, the #1 dermatologist-prescribed biologic in psoriasis. Visit skyrizi.com or call 1-866-SKYRIZI to learn more.
America is having the biggest birthday party ever.
250 years old.
That's like a lot of candles. And you can't have the best birthday party without the best fireworks. Mr. W Fireworks has everything you need to make America's 250th totally unforgettable.
The lowest prices around.
Seriously, nobody beats them.
Nobody.
No sneaky fees, no crazy markups. Just awesome fireworks at real low prices. Go to MrWFireworks.com to find a location near you. Mr. W Fireworks.
Because 250 only happens once.
If you missed the Blitz with Jason and Joe, then you missed this.
I love the logo there. It's got the Rupub character, the kangaroo.
The kangaroo?
Yeah, on a surfboard.
Well, of course, it's the Rockport
one.
Well,
yeah, it's the, but he's like dressed as Uncle Sam there. And 4th of July, 2026. So, very cool.
Yeah,
very
so
cool.
If you're heading to the coast this weekend, make sure you go by Rupub at Rockport. Well, and if you're following Ingram Bar Group on social media, Gracie the giraffe and their kangaroo, they've got something going on.
You blame them?
It's a giraffe.
I've heard
that
about those kangaroos.
Taking Gilf to a whole nother level.
I'm telling you.
Oh, Gracie.
Gracie didn't know what hit her.
That's what she said.
Yeah, exactly right. Exactly right. So, great T-shirts. That's awesome.
Right home with the Blitz. Afternoons 2 to 6 on 94.1 San Antonio's Sports Star. It's the Morning Huddle with AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson.
Let me tell you.
Yeah.
USA wins today.
Oh, yeah.
It'll be a nice little 4th of July. Lots of America.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know what? I'll make you a deal. If the USA wins, I'm going to eat a hot dog.
You're going to get cancer. You're going to get cancer.
I'll risk the cancer. Eat a hot dog.
You got plans for the 4th?
I don't. I just found out yesterday that we have the day off tomorrow on Friday, so I didn't have anything ready to go. I didn't have anything in my pocket
when you showed up. And none of us were here.
I would have been.
I thought that was assumed.
Yeah, no, I didn't. I had no idea.
You didn't know that you were getting a 4-day week?
I didn't know that. I didn't even
a 3-day week. I'm sorry,
Rob. Do you want to know the honest truth? I didn't even know this weekend was 4th of July until you said we have Friday off.
He didn't know.
I would understand if there'd been this massive amount of world events going on.
I know. I've been out on the river though. I was just like kind of you lose track of what's going on.
So the last
in your
couple
life.
of days have been kind of like those days when you get to work and you don't remember the drive.
Yeah, they don't count. They don't count. I've actually gotten to work late the last couple of days because I'm fully responsible for all my animals and stuff right now. So I have to keep them remotely on a schedule because they're eating breakfast much earlier than they normally eat breakfast, and I don't want to throw off. I don't want to throw off the routine of the rest of the people who live in my house.
So
I've been having to wait a little late because I can't feed them at 4 a.m.
Why?
Because then they'll want to eat at 4 p.m.
Okay.
Oh, I get it.
Well, just because they want to doesn't mean they get to.
Oh, well, you've been around the cat, right? You've seen how that cat feels about food time.
I guess that's true.
Like
I don't. That's why. You just named the primary.
It would just scream at me for 3 hours.
I'd forgotten that the variable that is a cat. That's why we don't have them.
You're right. So I don't need, and even Senna, my German Shepherd will she'll yawn.
Oh yeah, I know when they look at me and they'll just kind of stand there and like, what the hell, bro? But well, you're here for me, I'm here for you, but you're gonna have to sit and wait there, hero.
Yeah. So no, I just hadn't really considered.
Why are you responsible for this?
Because I'm home alone.
Oh, where's the fam? I didn't know that you were alone.
It's still the river. Oh. Oh, that's funny, huh, Rob? My family's enjoying their time, right?
Well, I wouldn't laugh if it's not like you could still be there.
Well, I mean, I've got to work, Rob.
See, it's that American mentality.
I know.
That's why you're going to die young. Take it from an old guy. You got vacation, take it.
Fingers crossed that I die young, Rob. Take
it from an old guy. Don't let that vacation slip away like it did last year.
I know.
I didn't know they were still there. That sucks for you.
I mean, it's not the end of the world.
Oh, that's miserable. Well,
I'm surviving. I'll survive.
I'm so sorry.
But yeah, they'll be back today. Today's the return date, so they'll be back to normal today. But yeah, that's why I've been a little behind schedule the last couple of days.
Young Padawan. What are you doing?
What am I doing?
What are you doing to yourself?
You know what? I just care too much.
Is that it?
That's what it boils down to. At the end of the day, Vic knows this about me. I just care too much. I care too much.
I work too hard.
I care too much about you guys.
Care too much.
I care too much about the audience. It's just it's a curse, really. When I think about it, it really is. It's a curse.
It's something. We all have our El Guapos.
All right. The big news of the day is that it's World Cup Day for the U.S. We just talked about if they win today, it's how great it's gonna be. What if they lose?
It'd be expected. I think they're already going to count this as a success.
It would not be expected, Rob.
Yeah. No, I mean, not that it would be expected, but I think that we've already gone to about and probably past expectations. Have we?
No.
No?
No.
At least they did in my mind. I guess my bar is so low for this team that, seeing them win 2 times, I didn't expect that.
No, they were.
Oh. I'm serious.
Glenn, when he said they have to win at least a game in the knockout
Well,
round.
maybe that's the case, but I mean, this at the very least, they're not going home like the Germans or the Dutch, where you're a national disgrace. They won a couple of games. The one they lost, they kind of gave away, and I felt like that was enough for me to go, all right, at least our program is on the right track. This kind of feels like gravy, but evidently I was selling this team short.
How would we feel? What would the shock level be if Spain lost to Austria tomorrow?
I think it would be about the same as the Germans and the Dutch.
Okay. The U.S. and Spain are the same favorite to advance. They're both minus 700 to advance.
My bar was so low for this team. I would not. I wouldn't be mad at this team if they lost today.
Now that may say, I'm sure that says more about what Austria is than what than versus Bosnia than what Spain versus the U.S. is. But the expectation is the U.S. is supposed to win today, and if they don't, it's going to be a pretty massive.
Like
upset.
I said, they're taking on Houston, a country with 3 million people.
Right.
So, yes, I would expect to win. And I even hear above and beyond that, the team is old. So this should be a win. But even before I knew that, and personally, as far as my fandom was, I've been perfectly happy with what they got. And I just felt like, yes, we're progressing. But I'll tell you this, I've seen us play 3 times, and we're not even close to the top 5 teams in the world.
I agree with that.
The comparison between what they are and what we are is far, far away. But, I've realized in my vast and deep soccer expertise is you can game the system in soccer. You can game the way the best team doesn't always win because you can, what do they call it, park the bus?
Yeah.
And just hope for overtime and mistakes and penalty kicks. You know what I mean? You can legitimately stall your way into a win.
So for the U.S. to reach the quarterfinals, which would mean winning 2 games.
And it seems like this is the easiest track we've ever had as a country. So
we're even money.
That's crazy.
Even money. And to reach the semifinals, to win 3 games plus 425. Mm-hmm. To reach the finals 12-1 and to win the World Cup 30-1.
Dude,
so,
I feel that like that's how can we have come this far this fast is what in the back of my mind, and obviously I'm ill-informed.
I don't think you're ill-informed. Certainly again, all I've seen is highlights on the television. I don't watch. I'm not one of these guys who I'm going to pretend like I'm watching every soccer game. I can't do it.
I turn it on and it's on for 4 hours in the afternoon. So I've watched every afternoon game. That doesn't mean I've seen it, but it's been on.
Jimmy's texting us about all the games.
But the thing about it is, because they've been on, they've been rather thrilling. I've seen penalty kicks and all kinds of stuff. The games are pretty exceptional, so they've kept my attention to the extent I'm awake. But, but because of that, I've seen enough of the play to know that we're good, but we ain't them. There's them, and we might be getting there, but we ain't there.
There's one thing that you're missing, though, Rob.
This is the
At
team.
the end of the day. Tell me why we're going to win? That's why. That's
What?
why.
Yeah.
USA. That's why.
Evidently, we should. And
right.
I will say this, regardless of outcome, I'll be satisfied.
It's like at the Olympics. Like even when I don't even know what the hell the sport is, I still think we should win at it.
What's the one where they ski and then they
I'm a realist.
shoot?
I know.
That's
if it's in the mountains,
biathlon.
There we go.
If it has anything to do with metal on ice other than hockey, we lose.
Okay.
Any of the sled games, we don't sled well.
We better figure it out. That's what I say. We figure it out.
This is not about technological advancement. This is about being born to it. I mean, we have all the technical stuff.
But this is a summer sport. In the Summer Olympics, you feel like we should always win, right?
Yeah.
I do too. Like what game? Like what? And when they bring up, okay, what are we playing today? oh, I'm going with Team Japan over us. No, there's no.
Well, depending on the sport.
What sport?
If it's like a martial art.
Like judo?
Maybe.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? And the reason
math.
behind that is that it's something that's cultural. They're kind of born to it, and there's certain nuances that those have that others don't. It's kind of like basketball in the United States. There's certain nuances that are we just do it earlier, or it's just it's obvious to us on how to get the nature of the game. And I think it's the reverse of that with soccer, because it's such a nuanced sport that we have to go above and beyond to overcome some things, because the Europeans see things that are obvious, and the Latin Americans, they see things as obvious, where Americans, it seems to be an effort. And I think that's basketball for the others. I think it's baseball's kind of ours, that we do it earlier. And it just, there's some nuance that cannot be coached. It's just osmotic that we don't get for soccer yet. Doesn't mean we won't, but we don't.
My thinking is everybody on our soccer team has done nothing but play soccer their whole life.
Yeah, and I'm saying it's changing, because all these guys are in Europe. They're picking up those nuances, but they've got to bring it back, and whatever that is, the kids that are 4 and 5 have to get it. But because it feels like by the time our coaching methods get it, we're about 13 or 14, and we've lost 4 or 5 years of development because they just see things differently. And again, I apply that to basketball. While we can argue about the way we develop our young basketball players, our players are still head and shoulders better for the game that we play in American basketball. And that's the mecca of the game. We're just better at the nuances. And while Europeans continue to be the top 4 and 5 picks, when we look at how teams win, it's normally because the American style kind of overcame the Euro share and go kind of stuff. And they're catching us. They are. But we're on the other side with soccer. I think we're catching, but we ain't there yet.
Well, remember there was a time where we were never supposed to win at hockey.
Oh, yeah, and we got there. And I think a lot of it was international play, grabbing coaches from our part of the world, bringing in Euros to show us that and play with them year in and year out, where we start picking up some of that stuff that, quite frankly, we just have to learn instead of get nuanced in. You know what I mean?
Also, we did one more important thing.
What's that?
We didn't invite the Russians.
Well, that...
Yeah, as soon as we said
anymore, I don't think that matters.
I don't know. Still a lot of Russians in the NHL.
It's not
we
so much
said, you guys can't play.
Yeah.
They said,
well, that helps.
Well, now look who wins the trophy. Us. That's who. That's how you do things. So next time we have a World Cup here in the U.S., let's just say, hey, France, not invited.
Yeah, nah.
Spain, stay home. It's going to be us, Ivory Coast, Cabo Verde, and I don't know.
Cameroon.
So it's us and the Africans.
And Paraguay.
Yeah.
New Zealand. Bring New Zealand.
Yeah.
We got them.
We own New Zealand.
Finland.
They're our bitch.
Damn right they are. Damn right.
Soccer was invented by European ladies to keep them busy while their husbands did the cooking.
That's right.
See?
Well, that's why I'm not all that desperate to get good at it.
Well, I just want to win everything. All right, let's take a quick break. It is the Morning Huddle 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
94.1 San Antonio Sports Star traffic from News Talk 550 KTSA.
Good morning. Just some road work to get in your way. 35 southbound Schertz Parkway to Evans. Roadway reduced to 1 lane. It's got you stop and go from FM 3009. And on 35 southbound Randolph to 410, roadway reduced to 1 lane, and that's got you stop and go from Olympia Parkway. Otherwise, all our other major freeway systems looking good. Everything rolling at posted speeds. Traffic volume still light. I'm Debbie Alcacer, KTSA Time Saver Traffic.
This report is sponsored by RockAuto.com.
Oh, that grinding and squealing. What are you going to do about that?
Time for new brakes. The chain store never has what I need.
No worries. Go to rockauto.com for name brands at lower prices.
All the parts your car will ever need, Rock Auto.
For adults with Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis symptoms, every choice matters. Tremfya offers self-injection or intravenous infusion from the start. Tremfya is administered as injections under the skin or infusions through a vein every 4 weeks, followed by injections under the skin every 4 or 8 weeks. If your doctor decides that you can self-inject Tremfya, proper training is required. Tremfya is a prescription medicine used to treat adults with moderately to severely active Crohn's disease and adults with moderately to severely active ulcerative colitis. Serious allergic reactions, increased risk of infections or lower ability to fight them, and liver problems may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or need a vaccine. Explore what's possible. Ask your doctor about Tremfya today. Call 1-800-526-7736 to learn more or visit tremfyaradio.com.
When snack time calls, Pork Rinds answers. Be your own crunch time hero with Southern Recipe small batch pork rinds. Skip the chip and go straight for the ultimate crunch that's low carb, high protein, and loaded with bold flavor. We're talking sweet barbecue or hot honey. Yeah, it's that good. Snack smarter, crunch harder. Stock up on Southern Recipe small batch pork rinds at H-E-B or head to porkrinds.com. Make Southern Recipe your crunch time hero.
Hello, my name is Jason Thompson. I'm an attorney here in San Antonio and have been practicing law here since 1994. And in the past 30-plus years, I've helped hundreds of San Antonians injured by negligent drivers. If you've been injured in a car-truck collision, call me, 210-900-0400. I did want to let you know of a very disturbing trend I've seen that you really need to be aware of. If an attorney or someone acting on that attorney's behalf calls you after a traffic collision, with very limited exceptions, that is called barratry or solicitation. It's a crime and is unethical under our state bar rules. Do not answer these phone calls. Do not hire an unethical attorney. Neither I nor anyone in my firm will ever call you after a traffic collision. If you need my help, and if you've been injured in a traffic collision, I think you do, you'll need to call me. My name is Jason Thompson. My number is 210-900-0400, or go to my website, alawyerforus.com.
Fresh paint inside, fresh flowers outside. Summer at your house is looking good. During July 4th deals at Lowe's, buy one, get one free. Select interior paint via mail-in rebate. Plus, get 2 1.5-gallon red, white, and blue annual hanging baskets for just $15. Our best lineup is here at Lowe's. Valid through 7/8. Selection varies by location. While supplies last. See store at Lowe's.com for details and requirements. Excludes Alaska and Hawaii.
It's The Blitz with Jason and Joe. Afternoons at 2.
Coming up on The Blitz, the NBA free agency period is underway. We'll have all the reaction to the latest rumors.
Team USA in action tonight. Our World Cup expert Katie Goodman in studio for a preview.
The Blitz starts at 2.
The Blitz with Jason and Joe. Afternoons at 2 on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
This is Joe Reinagle. You're listening to the home of the Aggies, 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
Good morning, everybody.
It is strange.
Rob, I'm not going to name the name.
No, that's right. We'll save this.
What?
Rob said, she's a very good-looking lady, but strangely, he said not attractive to me. But I thought he said strangely not attracted to me.
Strangely, she's not attracted to me.
And I was like, that's not strange at all.
What?
Oh, that's like Julia Roberts with me.
Strangely, just not attractive. Whatever it is, just doesn't.
Yeah, she doesn't move the needle for me. But also, she's strangely not attracted to me either.
Strangely, which is,
who would have thought?
She doesn't find me extraordinarily attractive.
Who would have thought? Hey, there's a woman who was arrested yesterday for brandishing a gun and threatening workers at a new building. This is a 67-year-old woman.
Was she a Karen?
She's a grandmother, an agitated female.
Did she have a bob haircut?
Well,
Shaved up the back.
Yeah.
She lives near the building. She got into a dispute with the grounds crew, seemingly about.
I'm on her side. I can tell you already. She has every right to do whatever she did.
Every right to just bring out a gun.
Hey,
right?
if that blower, weed eater going on before 8 a.m. or near my window, you better duck because there's gunfire coming.
Oh, I wait at 8 on the
At 8:01, I get it.
to start it. Yeah.
7:45, there's going to be gunplay.
Police were called around 9:40 a.m.
Oh, okay. Well, she's in the wrong.
She's lazy.
She's lazy. She's probably sleeping in, hungover.
Guys,
Staying up too late.
To respond to a report of a, quote, agitated female who had gotten into a verbal altercation with the workers. She was brandishing what appeared to be a rifle and threatened the workers.
Damn, all right.
Who then called 911.
Running the long gun.
But the gun was later determined to be a pellet gun.
Those can puncture the skin and get a bad infection.
Put an eye out.
Put an eye out. I've seen movies.
Yeah. So the woman was taken into custody with that incident. She's still being held.
So was she mad at the lawnmower? Is that what it was? Like they were interrupting her morning tea?
Yeah. So she was mad that at construction noises.
Let me tell you, you know what? If I'm her, let's go to trial. Let's see if I can get 12 jurors. I can get them to get on your side, understanding. It's about 11:30. You're trying to have your morning tea. Bubba out here with his bulldozer, ruining the peace and sanctity of this neighborhood.
He's just doing his job.
I feel like he was revving his engine just a little bit too much for my taste.
You know what it's for?
Oh, well.
The building, it's going to be the home of the Next Step Transition and Pathways programs.
I ain't no halfway house coming.
For students aged 18 to 22, the new facility will feature a culinary lab, maker space. I don't know what a maker space is. Horticulture learning lab so they can grow weed.
Sounds like some kind of hippie Hollywood.
And
communist
work-based learning experience spaces.
I don't like the sound of this at all.
They're trying to help the youth.
Just a bunch of woke stuff. Bunch of they-thems running around over there.
Show up with my
carrots and smoking wacky lettuce.
Show up with my damn pellet gun and show these fools what's what.
Take their ass out.
Show them what's what.
Shoot them right in the soybeans.
There's another story, a little wild gunplay story that I found. Police are investigating two teens who were riding around this is in Minneapolis, I believe. The 18-year-old was sitting in the back seat and shot himself in the foot. And for whatever reason, it doesn't state here, I'm guessing the driver said, "Bro, what are you doing shooting off a gun in my car?" Well, either way, the guy in the backseat who had a bullet in his foot wasn't in the mood for it, so he shot the driver.
While he was still driving?
While he was still driving.
Sounds like about the same kind of thing a guy who shot himself in the foot would do.
This doesn't feel like a smart person.
Well, I mean, he did shoot himself in the foot, so this is about on par. So did they die?
The guy who shot himself in the foot?
Did either one of them?
No.
So they're both alive?
They're both alive. At least for now. I don't. There may be an update. Let me check and make sure I don't have an update.
I wonder if they're going to kiss and make up.
Yeah,
let's see. What if they're going to turn on each other? Well, evidently they have turned on each other.
Yeah, both were in the hospital at the most recent time. But yeah, shot himself in the foot. There's no they don't say why he decided. I've got to make this move.
Shot Marvin in the face.
Yeah.
Just sometimes your gun goes off.
You had a bump.
Just went off. I was cleaning my gun in the back seat of the car. You had a bump.
It happens. I when you look up shot. I tried to look up an updated story. Driver shot self in foot. Yeah. You'd be surprised how many stories there are.
Actually, I'm not. Actually, really, in the grand scheme, you'd think there might be more.
Really?
Well, you think all those dudes that have the holsters right beside them just in case crap goes down.
Yeah.
Pull that thing out and pop yourself in the foot. It wouldn't surprise me at all.
I was on X yesterday, and I was watching a video of I like to watch people fight. like just not fighters, like not professional, like just
like bum fights.
I like random
everyday folks.
I like random
going at
people to fight. Like if Vic walked up to like the Subway and they put too much mayonnaise on his sandwich,
and I just throw it back at him.
they just start fighting. That's what I look for.
Every
on the
now and
internet.
then I get on my social media feed some guy from one of the stands teaching me how to street fight.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
But I like unsanctioned fights between people who aren't trained to fight.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, those are the best.
And this particular video that I came across was, speaking of the devil, in a barbershop, a black barbershop.
Okay.
And I believe it was in Maryland. And, it's just a bunch of brothers sitting around getting haircuts. And one fella is a little intoxicated, the youngster.
At a barbershop.
At a barbershop. And, I mean, he maybe got off. He maybe accepted the scotch.
Yes.
But he was talking to an OG.
So are they
an old school? And the old school said, we can put on the gloves. And old school walks out to his car and brings back boxing gloves.
Respect.
And young buck keeps talking. Said, "Oh, I'm gonna whoop your ass, old man." And finally, the old man just says, "All right." He takes the glove that he had already put one glove on. He takes it off and just proceeds to wail on this young buck. And then pulls out a pistol. Like, after he's already beat the hell out of him, he had it in his, like, tucked in the middle front the whole time. And just
front pocket.
I mean, that's danger zone right there.
I'm telling you,
I'm not talking about off to the
wrong
side.
gun.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Something else in your hand.
All right, let's take a quick break. We'll be right back. I got to get us back on clock. It's the Morning Huddle 94.1.
Got a buddy who thinks he knows baseball? Perfect. On Rangers game days, prove it with the Morning Huddle's Rangers Double Dinger Payday. Pick the Ranger you think will launch it out of here. He hits one, you and a friend are headed to a Rangers game. He hits two. Now, you've got tickets and hotel. Yeah, you're making a night of it, and your buddy's buying the first round. Wake up with the Morning Huddle. Call your shot and win the Morning Huddle's Rangers Double Dinger Payday. 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star, South Texas home of the Texas Rangers.
Hi, I'm Dr. Jason Garrett with Arasti. Every day you wait, pain has one more day to take from you. If it's keeping you from work, workouts, sleep, or just feeling like yourself, it's time to fix it. At Arasti, we find the root cause and treat it. No pills, no surgery. Most patients feel better in just one visit. Covered by most insurance plans, visit Arasti.com today. That's AIRROSTI.com. Arasti, we fix pain fast.
To find the location nearest you, visit Arasti.com.
George Gets Justice. It's you versus them. The driver who changed your life. The insurance company dodging your calls. They want to give you up. At George Salinas Injury Lawyers, they take on insurance giants and they fight to win. No upfront costs, no games. Just the fight for results. If you've been injured, it's time to get George. Call George Salinas Injury Lawyers at 210-225-0909 or visit getgeorge.com. George Gets Justice. GetGeorge.com.
When a child is struggling with their mental health, the adults around them can make all the difference. Parents, teachers, coaches, anyone who shows up in a child's life. Because in those tough moments, kids are looking to the grown-ups around them for support.
If you're at school having a bad day, you just don't want to do anything.
I just get these thoughts like, do better. All my little emotions in my head is just running crazy. I don't know what to do.
As a teacher or coach, do you ever feel overwhelmed?
He's just in tears in the huddle. I was like, what's wrong? And he's just like, I'm just so frustrated. And I didn't know what to do.
None of my undergraduate studies talked about mental health.
Teachers need tons of help.
That's why the Kids Mental Health Foundation provides free expert-developed tools and resources to help adults support the kids they care about.
Having those resources is the same as the CPR class to me. We're trying to save a life here.
Because when adults feel supported, kids do too. Kids Mental Health starts with us. Find free resources at kidsmentalhealthfoundation.org.
It's the Morning Huddle with AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson on 94.1 San Antonio's Sports Star.
Yeah. Did you guys hear the news? Apparently, There's 2 wedding parties for Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce.
It's Travis Swift.
Travis Swift. Travis Swift Kelce.
Yeah. TSK.
That's right. According to ABC News, Madison Square Garden will host 2 private events.
I've got one of them.
The same day?
No.
Oh.
The first one is on Thursday, and it's for 100 guests. Friday's main event has over 1,000 people, and the building's booked until 4 a.m. And everyone, guests, vendors, security staff, everyone
Indeed.
has to leave their phone behind.
Okay.
They have to lock their phones up. Everyone.
Well, ever heard of keystering?
Oh, yes. You ever heard of meta glasses?
Oh, I prefer keystering.
Well, I'm talking about keystering your meta glasses.
Oh, now that's a party. Dude, yeah, I'm sneaking a camera into that.
Parts of West 31st and West 33rd will also be closed with giant tents and canopies set up so nobody can sneak a peek at arrivals or departures. So if you're hoping to see them at the
I
this
just
weekend,
don't understand all of this. It doesn't jibe. If you want privacy, why do it at the media capital of the world?
I don't know.
That's
like
all.
you could have done this at an estate in
Yes,
Vermont.
You could have been someplace where it's hard to get to, and no one. You could have pulled this off. I think it's possible you could have pulled it off and nobody knew, and even gotten several hundred guests in, if you did it right. If you really tried, I don't think you could, but it's maybe. But you're doing it at Madison Square Garden, and you're like, but don't look at us. I'm inviting 1,000 people, and everybody got to hide their phone. But there's nothing to see here. Go on about your business.
Here's the thing, though. Like I do, and I know I'm a grumpy old man. I know, like Rin and people like that on the Brigade Bar will tell you, and in a way, I am. But if I got invited to this, like let's just pretend a world
kill or die to go,
where Taylor Swift said, "AJ, I'd love to have you at the wedding," and I said, "Okay, where's it at?" New York City. Okay. That's a reasonably easy place for me to get to.
But if the people we're talking to, they can get anywhere in the world. You think there's somebody having to have a GoFundMe to get a JetBlue ticket?
No, I'm talking about like if they have it at like a chateau in New Hampshire, and they've got to fly somewhere and then take a car service. Like
what would
now
you
becomes
do?
a lot.
That sounds like a radio promotion. What would you do to go to Taylor Swift's wedding? Dude, planes, trains, automobiles around the world on foot. Yes.
No. Like, if they told me, okay, you can go to Taylor's wedding, but it's in Fort Stockton, Texas, I'd say, oh, that's too bad. Like,
you say that, dude. I know you.
I mean, I just don't.
You'd go.
No.
You'd go.
No. First of all, I don't like weddings to begin with. But I don't want to be. I think these are busy people.
These 1,000 people.
Yeah.
You think those are close
They're
personal
movers
friends?
and shakers. They got stuff to do.
Hey, how do you become one if not be around them?
You think Taylor would just shake it off if I
Dude,
told her?
You're
go?
acting coy. You got that golden ticket. You'd be standing outside of Wonka World with the rest of them.
Not in Fort Stockton, Texas.
Not
Not if it's like a long drive.
You'd have the tux on.
No way.
Oh, come on.
I think even Corpus would be a stretch.
Oh, yeah. You'd be out front with bracelets.
Wouldn't it be funny?
Wedding bracelets.
Wouldn't it be funny if this whole Madison Square Garden thing's a ruse?
That's what I'm saying. This feels like a deep fake. Like they've done all this and we're out in the Hamptons.
I think what if they actually do get married in Corpus Christi?
Well, I mean, that would be perfect because this just seems, if you're trying to be this private, why are you trying to be this private in the media capital of the world? It just feels like this is a deep fake.
Well,
nothing to see here. We're getting married someplace far away.
They're investing a lot
in Vegas, dressed like Elvis.
They're investing a lot of money in this fake. If this is the fake,
They have it.
Yeah, but
yeah.
You know what? The thing about people
Are they investing? They're just telling us this. They haven't done anything. Are the tents up?
I think they are.
If they're up, then maybe they're renting some tents. But I mean, just saying, this is what we're going to do. Just keep looking right here.
But like, you know how every time, Vic, like you'd hear a story about Trump who, like, he'd say, "Oh, I want to get this work done on Mar-a-Lago," but then he wouldn't pay the guys.
Right.
And you go, "Well, he's got the money." Well, yeah. People who have money don't want to spend it.
Just because, that's how they got the money.
Yeah, that's how they keep it. All right, 1 hour in the books. Morning Huddle 94.1.
You're locked on the Morning Huddle with AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson. KTFM Floresville.
Transform your water with Connecticut. For a limited time, receive a free reverse osmosis drinking station, $400 off with a trade-in, and 0% interest for 12 months with approved credit. Don't wait. The offer ends soon. Call Connecticut today.
Did you know America is turning 250 this year?
That's 250 candles on a cake.
And Mr. W Fireworks has the biggest selection to celebrate in style.
We're talking rockets, sparklers, fountains. So many fireworks.
And the prices?
The lowest anywhere, guaranteed.
No hidden fees, no price hikes, just real savings. Our family has been helping you celebrate since 1963.
So we know how to do birthdays right.
Find a location at MrWFireworks.com.
Mr. W Fireworks.
This report is sponsored by RockAuto.com.
Oof. Shocking time to lose a whole strut.
Ugh, comedy is not your thing, but I do know that Rock Auto has what I need to fix it.
With parts shipped right to your door. No kidding.
All the parts your car will ever need, Rock Auto.
Hi, everybody. Joe Reinigle here for DraftKings. Did you know that DraftKings is live in all 50 states? Yes, that means us here in Texas. Win or go home. That's it. The World Cup knockout round, and DraftKings has you covered for every single match. The DraftKings app is now live in Texas, so whether you're catching the early kickoff before work or the late match at the bar, you're in on every minute, every match, every moment, all in one app. Right here in Texas, the world's biggest stage, right in the palm of your hand. New DraftKings customers, sign up with code 941SportsStar. Spend $5 to get $200 in total rewards over 21 days. That's code 941SportsStar in partnership with DraftKings. The crown is yours. Event trading offered by DraftKings Predictions, a CFTC registered introducing broker. Trading involves risk of loss. Market availability varies. Eligibility restrictions apply. $50 every 7 days via click to claim. Issued in non-withdrawable prediction dollars that expire in 1 year. Ends July 19th. Terms dkng.co/predictions promo.
Eric Cargill's family has worked the same land for 5 generations.
If a farmer or rancher gets sick, that's downtime in harvest or planting. Animals don't care if you get sick. You know, I have type 1 diabetes. What if my blood sugar crashes and I'm out in the middle, I'm 30 miles from anywhere?
That changed when nurse practitioner John Hodges opened Rawls Family Medicine.
If our clinic were not here, some of our patients would have to drive up to 90 miles to see a healthcare provider.
Healthcare is not a privilege, it's a right for everyone.
I just want to help as many people in the community as I can.
John Hodges keeps us going, all of us, and that's kept our farm and ranch alive, and hopefully into 6 and 7 generations.
How has a nurse impacted your life? Share your story at thepowerofnurses.org.
Why do you love Shriners Children's?
I love seeing all the opportunities she gets from being here. It's the look on her face the first time we walked in and she saw somebody else that looked like her.
They take good care of you.
It's just amazing because when I come here, I feel like I belong.
Shriners Children's provides specialized care and therapy that helps kids like me do what I love most.
At first, when the accident happened, we didn't think she was gonna walk again, but when she came to Shriners, it gave us hope that, hey, Braylee's gonna walk again.
This place is amazing, and I can't believe how much it's helped me through my hard times.
What I love about Shriners Children's is the mission. There's nowhere else in the world that I could provide the care that we provide for the patient and the family.
Thank you for helping us do what we love the most.
To learn more, visit loveshriners.org. Thank you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday
In the U.S., 1 in 5 children with cancer will not survive. But there is hope because of you. Help give them more birthdays, more moments, more tomorrows, because every child deserves a chance to grow up. Give them tomorrow. Support St. Jude today.
Kohl's knows summer comes with a few family debates, like what's the best ice cream flavor, or who gets the good pool noodle. But when it comes to Kohl's summer outfits, everyone's in agreement. They're comfy, they're cool, they're stylish, and they're here to make everyone's summer feel a little easier. Shop now for looks that the whole family will sign off on at Kohl's and Kohl's.com. Select styles, some exclusions apply. See store or Kohl's.com for details.
94.1 San Antonio Sports Star traffic from News Talk 550 KTSA.
Good morning. As you head into your commute on 1604 eastbound Stone Oak Parkway, this wreck is just the right lane open. It's a solid 20-minute delay. Stop and go from Bitters. Northbound 35 FM 1103, that's a broken down vehicle, right lane. Road work continues 35 southbound Church Parkway to Evans. 35 southbound Judson to Weidner, that right lane is closed with road work. And in New Braunfels, 35 northbound at Engle, get reports of a wreck with 2 left lanes blocked already. A 30-minute delay. Stop and go from FM 1103. I'm Debbie Alcacer, KTSA Time Saver Traffic.
San Antonio's Sports Center.
In the NBA, free agency began in earnest. The Spurs extended the two-way qualifying offers to Harrison Ingram and David Jones-Garcia, making them restricted free agents. Gives the Spurs the right to match any outside offer. In the biggest move of the day, the LA Clippers sent Kawhi Leonard back to his temporary foster home in Toronto in exchange for Grady Dick, Brandon Ingram, and 2 first-round picks.
Sports Center is brought to you by Buyers Barricades, the Texas Authority in barricade rental. BuyersBarricades.com.
From the studios of San Antonio Sports Star, reaching more sports fans than any station in South Texas. Welcome to the Morning Huddle with AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson. This is 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
Hello, friends. 7:02 on the Morning Huddle, 94.1. The big news in sports. Sporting events.
Serena lost.
Oh, did she really?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
She lost her singles match.
Yeah, her first one in 4 years.
It is.
Wah, wah.
Let me tell you, age is undefeated.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well, I was going to go a different route with age being undefeated. LeBron James still continues to buck that trend. As he will return for his 83rd season in the NBA.
Yeah. He's working on scoring 200,000 points.
It will be his record-setting 24th season in the NBA, but he will not be a Laker.
If it was to end now, what would you remember him as? A Laker, a Cav, a Heatle?
Cavs.
Cavs?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. It's not Lakers. I can tell you that.
No.
Now, he could cement it by going back to Miami or Cleveland. I think that it would kind of finish.
He had 2 stints there.
So to me, it's Cleveland because of by birth, Ohio and all that. But the notoriety, the stuff came in Miami.
Sure.
I mean, it really did. And, while he went back to Cleveland, did some stuff. To me, the prime LeBron was Miami. The best LeBron.
I think that's probably fair. Although
that Cleveland year was pretty,
the second run in Cleveland.
The second run in Cleveland might have been the apex. So I think history will remember him as a Cavalier. I think his decision might also tell us what he will remember himself as. I would think it would be a Cavalier uniform he'll wear in Springfield, but that Laker mystique carries on. I can tell you this. I bet Laker fan doesn't view him as a long-term Laker pantheon. I think they put him up there, but he's more of a merc.
Let's play a little game. LeBron has played for 3 teams in his career, his 23-year career. How do you think those 23 years are divided up between the 3 teams?
It's by 8, right? 8? No. 8 with the Lakers.
8 with the Lakers.
Well, he did 8 years in Miami. 4 with Miami, right?
4 with Miami.
Yeah.
And 11. with
so it's Cavaliers
with the Cavs.
And it seems like such the obvious way to finish this is to go back home and help this team try to get a title. So, that seems to be the obvious way to go. And because it appears so obvious, it feels like that's the way it will go.
It appears
to dot the I and finish in Cleveland. But Golden State certainly seems to be the front runner. In show prep, we're all sitting around the table. Jimmy, famous James, sitting in with us. And I go, man, it certainly feels like Cleveland. And you're like, well, what about Golden State? You go, yeah, Golden State makes sense. That does. And then Jimmy goes, well, I kind of felt like it'd be Miami. So I do think there's enough intrigue out there that if I'm one of the other teams, I'm making a call. If you're not dead set on Golden State, if you're not dead set on Cleveland, which seemed to be, to me, to be the most obvious two. Cleveland finished the story the way it began, and Golden State go out with the dudes that you came in with, man. Let's go out one final swing at this. But if it's not either one of those and it's about a title, if it's about finish with a ring, where would I land? And if I'm the Spurs and if I'm Denver and if I'm Minnesota and if there's other teams out there that can offer a pretty nice landing spot to finish things out, and maybe you put a ring on and bring glory to yet another town. I think that there's some valid conversations going on with some teams out there that we don't expect.
Well, LeBron, at least through his agent, has said that this is not going to be a financially motivated decision.
Well,
this is going to be a happiness decision. And now it's easy to say that, and clearly it's not fully financially motivated because no one could have paid him more than the Lakers could have.
Right.
So if it was all about money, he would have stayed with the Lakers. Here's my question, though. I mean, the Lakers were the 4 seed in the West. Like, how far were they from being, like, title contention?
I heard this bet was best put by Wendy, so I don't want to claim this, but I do believe it's true, that he saw this team knowing full well, yeah, me and Luka, we can get there. But for this team to win it, we need defense. And if I stay here, they can't afford to go get the defense. So I'm damned if I do, damned if I don't. So I'm going to leave. And also, it made it just for an easy transition into what was Luka's team from a year ago. So he just made it easy. And you look at the previous Laker transition periods, they were always messes. I mean, the Kobe Shaq, the Kobe Dwight Howard, it was just, by the time those pairs were done, it was an ugly divorce. They hated each other, and it was slash and burn, and Kobe kind of just still went there. And LeBron, despite his 8 years and 1 ring, never reached the level of Kobe.
Right.
So he leaves, and I think he realized, let's go with God. They don't want me here. They're not going to miss me, and I'm really not going to miss this place. So I'm just going to make this easier on everybody and go say goodbye.
The prop market for LeBron James, where will LeBron play next? That's what everybody's wanting to know.
Well, there's a big bet that comes in from Akron. Pay attention to that one.
Well, so to me, and these numbers are courtesy of Bet Online, by the way, I was surprised to see that Golden State, who I think is the likeliest landing spot, is minus 1,000. So that's a prohibitive favorite. Second is Cleveland, which you said.
Which seems, if it's not for money,
they're 2-1. Cleveland is. Now, did you feel like Cleveland's got a chance to win a title next year?
I think they're as close as anybody else in the East. I know it got harder with Kawhi landing there. I don't know if that lights the fire to make them do something immediately or just, I think they've got as good a shot as any.
Cleveland's 2-1. Boston is third at 8-1.
See, I just don't see that.
Especially if they're trying to move on.
Yeah,
from
they got
Jalen
other
Brown.
things they're dealing with. It sounds like, unless this all rolls into one stone, I can't imagine.
Fourth at 10-1. The San Antonio Spurs.
I don't want to be overly exuberant or overly optimistic on this, but I do think we have a shot at this. Because
if it's not about money.
Right. If it's not about money, there's the Pop situation, which obviously he's not there, but he is there. There is this long-term relationship that LeBron and Pop have had, and it would kind of culminate the full circle of his career to get to play in or around the Pop shadow. And then let's not even talk about the ease at which he slides into a team that, quite frankly, doesn't really need him to do all that much, yet would love to have him. And we can pay him a little bit more than others. I mean, not as much as the Lakers. We could throw $18 million at him. I mean, what was Golden State going to be able to pay him? So
$6, I think.
So money isn't the issue. You want to win. We're as good a place as any.
I don't disagree. Miami's 12-1, Nuggets 14-1, Minnesota 16-1, Detroit 18, the Knicks 20-1. Way down at the bottom, and this is a good sign. Oklahoma City 80-1.
Yeah, that's not good.
That ain't gonna happen. Toronto 80-1. That ain't gonna happen.
Well, one of the reasons, and Oklahoma City because of a lot of reasons, but quite frankly, Shea plays LeBron's place. So that's the primary thing. And we have a gap. We have a place for him to play where you slot right in.
Memphis, Milwaukee, New Orleans, and Phoenix are the longest shots. It basically no hope. So I
think it's worth the shot. I think if I'm Brian Wright,
you got to
reach
a
call, and if there's anything we can make, we can ease the transition. Certainly, I do think I would. I'd ask Coach, I'd ask Pop, if, use all of your powers to maybe facilitate this.
Joe Reinagle said. Joe Reinagle said yesterday, apparently, that who would you take minutes away from? And my answer to that was whoever. It doesn't really
we're talking
matter.
about a year, and while the minutes are gone, the knowledge and all of the things that just will fall off LeBron just for being in the room with him for 82 games would at least equal the lack of playing time. But the fact of the matter is, LeBron ain't coming here to start and play 40 minutes a game.
No.
He's coming to play 20 and be very available in May and June.
I think he's coming to start, though.
Oh, I think he's – but again, Chris Paul came and started and played 20 minutes a game.
Yeah.
I mean, you can come off the bench. LeBron, I would never make you sit on the bench, ever. But that doesn't mean you're not out in 5 minutes.
Well, also, I mean, LeBron, again, LeBron was a top 20 player in the league last year. Like, I don't – depending on how he looks, if there's – minimal drop-off from last year to this year, he would be the second-best player on the Spurs.
Well, yeah. And knowledge and some stuff, yes. But as far as physicality, no, he's not what he was. But that's the good news. Again, yes, you get to start. You'll come off. I think the best thing that could happen to guys like Carter Bryant and Devin Vassell and probably Julian Champagnie, I think those would be the three that would be affected the most by minutes. But we're only talking about 20 to 25 a night divided by 3 guys. Everybody going to be fine. Trust me. Y'all going to be fine. And the good news is he'll be here and gone before you know it. And there's going to be still a lot of money around for the rest of you because he came here cheap. So I don't think there's a player on the roster that would be upset, even the dude that would end up having to sit, which most likely I would say would be Devin. And that wouldn't be the end of the world for anybody.
Last season, 21 points per game. 6 rebounds per game, 7.5 assists per game.
It's those that I'm looking for, that 6 and 7.5, that will make such a difference.
And played 60 games, 33.5 minutes per game. I mean,
we'll take 10 off that. You're here every night. We don't need you to win. You can drop knowledge and be on the Battlestar Galactica, the biggest show in town. The Spurs are already that.
I don't know why. I don't know why you're saying play him 20 minutes a night.
I'm just saying that we don't need you. You don't just stay in shape. If you don't feel it tonight, that's good. We're all right without you.
Yeah.
That's all I'm asking.
But as long as you've got him, I'd put him out there.
I'm not saying
you're better having him on the floor.
No, but I'm saying is the Lakers would need him to play 33 minutes a night. We don't need you to do that.
But there is not a team in the league, and whatever you think of LeBron at this point in his career, there is not a single team in the league that would not be better for having LeBron on. Like if LeBron is on your team, you're a better team. Even this diminished 42-year-old version of LeBron that will be playing next year he would improve every team in the NBA.
And it's not about just the scoring. It's not about all that. No. It's just the being around LeBron makes you better. The gravity that he provides allows you the space to grow. And the thing that was always the knock that became the greatness of LeBron is he never really squelched anybody. If there was somebody good on his team, he made Austin Reeves. I mean, he made him, allowed him to be who he became because that's always been LeBron.
Remember when Boobie Gibson was like damn near a star?
Yes. And we took advantage of that in that finals. We destroyed poor Boobie Gibson because he wasn't that good. But LeBron lifted him. Nobody has been upset ever with playing with LeBron.
No,
He's
I don't think so
always
either.
been a giving player first. And that mentality fits the Spurs. And that's another thing, that he can come into a team that's not a bunch of me guys. That's more than willing to share the spotlight, even though he would grab it no matter what.
Yeah, I think it's an interesting decision. See where he ends up. It's going to be fun to see. I'm not crossing fingers on San Antonio,
but I think there's a shot. I do.
I don't see why it shouldn't be on his list. If I were him and I had a short list, it would be on it, because the thought is he wants to be on a place where he can win. Why wouldn't that be on your list?
And you handed the baton off to Luka in L.A., and why can't you hand the league off to Wemby?
Yeah.
Can't you just hand it to him while you're on the same team? And it would be this transition that would be marked time in the history of the league. It really would make for a great and historic story if you wanted to put that and put him into the perspective of what he meant to the league. What a perfect end.
All right, we'll talk a little more sports later on in the program. It's enough for now, though. It's enough for now.
Kareem handed it off to Magic.
Vic's telling me it's
gracefully
enough.
Went off into the sunset.
Vic said enough about sporting matches. We'll talk about something else on the other
Wimbledon.
side. Yeah, we'll talk about the dresses in Wimbledon coming up next. It's the Morning Huddle 94.1.
It's The Blitz with Jason and Joe. Afternoons at 2.
Coming up on The Blitz, the NBA free agency period is underway. We'll have all the reaction to the latest rumors.
Team USA in action tonight. Our World Cup expert Katie Goodman in studio for a preview.
The Blitz starts at 2.
The Blitz with Jason and Joe. Afternoons at 2 on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
Hey, San Antonio, did you know your city has its own professional indoor football team? That's right, the San Antonio Gunslingers play pro football in Freeman Coliseum all spring and summer long. Fast-paced, hard-hitting action in the cool, comfortable indoor arena. No blazing Texas heat, just pure excitement. It's football the way it was meant to be, right here at home. Learn more, grab tickets, and follow online at SanAntonioGunslingers.com and on social media. The San Antonio Gunslingers, your indoor pro football team.
Auto accidents can be physically painful and emotionally traumatizing, so the last thing you need is a bunch of hot air from insurance companies. That's why you need Thomas J. Henry, the name you know, the firm you trust. Get your case going today at tjhlaw.com. Principal Office, San Antonio.
Nobody builds a business without hearing a few reasons it won't work. Too risky, too crowded, too ambitious. But the people who move things forward usually hear those words first. Because growing a business takes more than optimism. It takes nerve, and eventually, a partner built for what's next. That's Next Rodeo. Big thinking, proven creative. For businesses still moving forward. Next Rodeo. The difference between the business you have and the business you want. Meet us at thenextrodeo.com.
While the world watches the stars at the FIFA World Cup this summer, Hyundai has its eyes on the next generation of talent. The future stars who are already turning heads at age 14. Because next doesn't wait for an invitation. And neither do we. Hyundai has always moved the future within reach. We did it when we made advanced safety standard on every vehicle and engineered EVs with ultra-fast charging capability. Because the future isn't some far-off concept. It's already here. Next starts now. Hyundai, an official partner of FIFA.
Empower.
After wanting one for years, Kevin is finally enjoying his new hot tub.
This is the life.
He worked with Empower to help him get good at money, so now he could be a little bad.
Oh, no, not my phone.
Oh, Kevin. Kevin's phone may be in hot water, but his finances aren't. Invest well, live a little. Start today at empower.com.
This World Cup update on San Antonio Sports Star is brought to you by Twin Peaks.
Twin Peaks is unmatched for every match. With 29-degree drafts of Michelob Ultra, handcrafted Casamigos margaritas, a scratch-made menu, and screens that put you in the front row of every game, it's all going down at the Lodge. Twin Peaks. Eats, drinks, scenic views.
Been a while since the U.S. played in the World Cup, even longer since it played a game with significance. The last game in Group play didn't mean anything. Plenty on the line tonight. It is win or go home against Bosnia-Herzegovina, a team that was not in the last two World Cups, but when there was still Yugoslavia, that was a nation that 4 times reached the quarterfinals. The U.S. has only done that once since 1930. Every World Cup team has its fans, but Norway's seem like the most diehard, and the celebration continues after Norway's win yesterday over Ivory Coast, first ever in a knockout round. The Norwegians are led by 25-year-old Erling Haaland. He had the game winner yesterday, 5 goals in 4 games, and he has scored 25 goals in 13 games playing for his country. Speaking of celebrations, a big one last night in Mexico City after the 2-0 win over Ecuador. John Stashauer, Westwood One Sports.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
The sounds of summer. They're great until they're not. Luckily, AutoZone has free battery testing and charging
Let me check that for you.
to help make a rough moment smooth. Don't miss the Celebrate Free event at AutoZone. Free products with select deals until July 27th. And free services every day. Restrictions apply.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Get ready to gear up for the final stretch. Henkel Summer of Soccer Sweepstakes is giving fans the chance to win U.S. Soccer store gift cards to stock up on everything you need to support the home team. Last chance to win, enter now. No purchase necessary. Starts June 16th and ends July 31st, 2026. Must be 18 and a resident of the contiguous United States. Sponsored by Henkel. Henkel, proud partner of U.S. Soccer.
You're listening to the Morning Huddle with AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson.
Something new. Hey, you know what today is?
What?
Bobby Bonilla Day.
Oh, I love this day.
How many more years does he get the million?
Forever.
Till 2035.
Wow.
Somebody got a mailbox check.
It's so funny to me. It's funny that Bobby Bonilla gets paid. He gets $1.19 million every year. He hasn't played for the Mets since 1999, but he gets a check every year from 2011 to 2035. That's the deal. After the season, they could have paid out Bonilla's contract, which was $5.9 million. And they said, well, we'll defer the payment and we'll pay an 8% interest rate. And the reason why they did that was they had a fund that guaranteed them a 15% return.
Yep.
So they took that $5.9 million and wisely invested it into a firm that guaranteed 15%
Now, keep
return.
in mind, this was 99. It felt like this was going to last forever. And it didn't.
And unfortunately for them, the guaranteed 15% that they were going to get was a fund managed by Bernie Madoff.
Yeah, it was a Ponzi scheme. So back then, it felt like everybody was getting 15% returns. We thought this was going to last forever. We didn't know this was going to all collapse.
Wah, wah.
So there are 3 great deals that went down in the history of sports. And his agent, this was one of them. That the ABA team that didn't come to the NBA but signed as part of the TV deal in perpetuity, that one. And then the Allen Iverson contract that his agent negotiated with Reebok that would hold the money from him until he turned 55, which will be in 2030. By the time he gets it, it's going to be a $32 million windfall that his agent knew, man, if I let him have this money now, he's going to run through it and he's going to die. It's going to kill him if he has all this money. So they signed a deal that kept the money away from him. So by the time he gets it in 2030, it's going to be $32 million, and it still paid out $800,000, just enough to keep him, living money, a little bit of scratch. So you look at the 3 deals that have been signed in the history of sports that just went ridiculously well. This Bobby Bo one was the first one. My God, because it seemed kind of silly.
So what happens if Bobby passes away, like in an accident, or just dies?
It's money due him. It'll be
to
willed.
his estate.
Yeah, it'll go to his estate and then deferred as his will would provide. Yeah, so this money he's getting, or the family will, no matter what.
Yeah. Wow. I just don't understand
that deal here.
Yes.
With this station.
We'll pay you your $6 an hour in perpetuity.
Yeah. So, you think about all the times that this has gone wrong. When agents decided to do something because the market told them it's better to do it now.
Yeah.
You think about what Ricky Williams did with New Orleans.
Yeah.
Remember when he took all this money up front, said, if I put it in the market, well, the market dumped, man. He didn't make any of it. It was a terrible business decision.
Yeah. Listen, there's been lots of bad contracts that players signed.
That they felt like they were the smartest guy in the room, and they weren't.
Yeah.
But these three were.
I'm sure there's some, I do remember there's somebody who got their paycheck in Bitcoin once. And
Brady took a bath on his.
And like this was early on. And said, I'll take my whole signing bonus in Bitcoin. And it was like, whoa. I don't remember who it was though. I'll have to look that up. But yeah, so every once in a while you luck out. But I'm sure, I guarantee you, there's someone who said, "I'll take it in NFTs."
Right, and it's sucking wind right now. But I do know this: Bobby Bo's having a nice meal today.
Yeah,
I'd like to be with him.
Yes,
somewhere in Brooklyn,
yes.
the Italian food's going to be stacked high.
It was Odell Beckham.
Odell Beckham, hey, good for him, man. Good for him. All right. That's enough about Bobby Bonilla Day, but happy for Bobby.
Yeah, good for him.
What a day! What a day! What a day if you guarantee yourself, no matter what you're doing.
The sad thing is, most people don't remember who Bobby Bo is. He was kind of a mid-level dude. He wasn't a great player, but he was on a championship team full of just crazy characters with the Gooden years and all that stuff. And
I don't think he wasn't on that team.
He wasn't even on that one?
Because he when in the 80s. He played with.
This was 90s.
Yeah. So when the Mets won in the 80s.
Was it 80s?
Yeah, that was like the Miracle Mets, 86.
Oh, that's 88, 89. You're right.
So in the late 80s, he was teammates with Barry Bonds with the Pirates. And they were the two best players on the Pirates.
And Bo went one way.
Yeah. Barry, when he went to San Francisco, Bobby started to bounce around a little bit, ended up on the Mets. And I think the Mets actually, the pick that they got a compensatory pick in the Bobby Bonilla deal. And if I'm not mistaken, the compensatory pick turned out to be David Wright, who ended up being one of the best players in their franchise's history. So the deal's not all bad for the Mets, but I do laugh at the fact that they thought this was such a great deal for them because they were going to make all this money
underneath
with Madoff. So not only do they lose the Bernie Madoff money, they've still got to pay Bobby Bonilla every year. It's like, God.
That $5 million will turn into a total of a $30 million payout.
Yeah,
5.9. They're on the hook for the rest of the 26.
Not to mention the
Give it to the man.
Not to mention they didn't get the 5.9 either because that burned that up.
That thing collapsed in the Madoff.
And I don't think it was. I'm guessing the Mets had more than 5.9 put into it when that collapsed. So, Bobby Bonilla. Florida Marlins legend, but always remembered now as a 16-year pro.
16 years in.
That's pretty good, man. Yeah. Pretty good.
Remembered for his NLCS game against the Braves.
With the Pirates?
Yeah.
Yep. Those were the good old days of Bobby Bo. So that's funny.
Not
the worst contract in history, though, because Deshaun Watson still exists. Still exists. Although, there's some, in recent years, what's the guy's name? Anthony Rendon, the contract he
there's
signed.
25 baseball contracts that we could go down that were just absolutely horrific.
Yeah, there's some bad ones. Deshaun Watson is a pretty bad one. There's been some real bad contracts out there, but usually they're bad for the team.
What was that Texans quarterback, Brock
Osweiler?
How much they pay Brocky to show up?
Yes, they needed him. All right, we'll be right back. It's the Morning Huddle 94.1.
San Antonio, I got some bad news for you. As a whole, we got a drinking problem. And it's not the kind you think. It's the kind of water that's coming out of your sink that you're drinking that you need to make sure is cleaned up and better. If you don't have a water treatment system, you're really suffering. And our aquifer sends us some fine water, makes good sweet tea, really good light beer. But I'll tell you what, stuff left over on your dishes, on your skin, on your clothes, everywhere that water touches is stuff you don't want in your body. And that's why you go get a Connecticut water treatment system. One, it takes care of you, but more importantly, it takes care of the most important investment you're going to have, and that's your home. The pipes are going to be kept clean, and the water coming out of your faucets, out of your spigot's going to do what it's supposed to do without leaving anything that's not supposed to be there. That's at the end of the day why you get a Connecticut. And so many people look at Connecticut and go, it's too expensive. I know it's the best on the market. I just can't afford it. That is such a false statement. Connecticut is affordable. I've never had anything anything other, and I wouldn't have anything other than a Kinetico in my home. I want that for you. If you write this number down, 656 Pure, and call them, they're going to come put a Kinetico water treatment in your system in your home that you can live with from now on and give you something a little extra, a little free, a little pilone, a little something for San Antonio. It's a free reverse osmosis drinking station, one of those K5 systems that allows you to just never need to buy another water bottle. They've got that free of charge. They'll install it on your kitchen sink, and they've got the decor to match your pretty decor. So don't wait. Call 656 Pure. Go to KineticoSA.com for all the details. Get the best. Thank me later.
94.1 San Antonio Sports Star traffic from News Talk 550 KTSA.
Good morning. Starting to clear a lot of our trouble. 1604 eastbound Stone Oak Parkway. That accident is cleared. Also cleared the stall at 35 north on FM 1103. They have picked up the road work. 35 southbound Judson to Weidner. Still set up southbound 35 Church Parkway on down to Evans. I'm Debbie Alcacer, KTSA Time Saver Traffic.
This report is sponsored by Napa Auto Parts. In the automotive industry, time and trust matter. Miss an electrical problem and it can slow everything down. That's why Napa delivers electrical solutions the pros trust. The parts, tools, and expertise to catch problems before they become breakdowns. That's Napa know-how.
Injuries happen, and when they do, skip the ER and get to the Ortho Now Injury Clinic by TSAOG Orthopedics and Spine. Ortho Now provides walk-in care for injuries like broken bones, dislocations, sprains, and strains. Conveniently located in the Quarry area with extended hours Monday through Saturday with on-site x-ray casting and bracing. Ortho Now has everything you need to treat your injury, and best of all, no urgent care or emergency room copay. Learn more online at tsaog.com.
America is having the biggest birthday party ever. 250 years old. That's like a lot of candles. And you can't have the best birthday party without the best fireworks. Mr. W Fireworks has everything you need to make America's 250th totally unforgettable. The lowest prices around. Seriously, nobody beats them. Nobody. No sneaky fees, no crazy markups. Just awesome fireworks at real low prices. Go to MrWFireworks.com to find a location near you. Mr. W Fireworks. Because 250 only happens once.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting truly great candidates for your roles? It seems impossible to find them, but they have to be out there somewhere, right? Well, they're not hard to find when you know where to go, and that place is ZipRecruiter. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. And because these people are actively looking for jobs just like yours, it's easy to find the right person right away. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. But if you're not using ZipRecruiter, you're missing out. So see what it's like when the impossible is easy. When you go to ZipRecruiter.com/radio right now to try ZipRecruiter for free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio. Never miss out on great candidates with ZipRecruiter.
San Antonio's Sports Center.
Brendan Sorsby has reached a settlement with the NFLPA and the NFL, resolving any claims stemming from the league's decision to hold a supplemental draft and making Sorsby eligible for the 2027 NFL draft with no additional discipline for any prior conduct. Finally, in the World Cup, L3 took down Ecuador 2-0, and France dismantled Sweden. Norway beat Ivory Coast.
This is Jason Minix, and you're listening to the home of the Texas Rangers, 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
What? What?
Woo!
You know it.
Yeah! Good morning, everybody! I love a good fat baby story.
What? Hey, I love fat babies.
Yeah.
Well,
a mom in North Carolina, Jessica High, she's a mother of 4. She's got a son named Axel. AXYL.
Oh, went fancy with it.
Yeah. The best thing, like, My wife at one point wanted to name, like, our son's name is Jacob, and she was like, maybe we should name him Jacob with a K.
No.
And I said, why? So he has to tell everyone for the rest of his life? My name's Jacob with a K. Don't. Why make it hard on him? Like, just give him something simple. Like if your name was Robert, but it was spelled with 2 B's.
Yeah, double B there.
That's Robert with 2 B's.
It's got a silent Q. You can figure out where it goes.
Who needs that? Or Victor could be with a K. Viktor. Imagine you had to say when you say Victor, you'd have to always say it's with a K.
Yeah, my name Victor. That's why
my
I love
wife,
the vodka.
To a lesser extreme, is named Kelly, but it's Kelley.
Ooh, that's a tough one.
That's a tough one.
That name always reminds me of Bad News Bears.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't know. Maybe back when she was born, EY meant girl, but since then, that doesn't.
Yeah,
it could go.
Actually, I thought it was just a Y meant the guy. And
Yeah,
EY meant the girl.
I think that's what it was, but not that since changed. So
Now,
her name's never
now
spelled
dudes
right.
are never Kelly.
Yeah,
Like,
no more Kellys, not that I know of. But it's always misspelled. Always, it's always with just a Y.
My wife's sister is named Molly.
Was there
an IE?
Well, that's not that uncommon because it's girly.
But it's always.
Did it have a heart?
You have to always say with the IE.
With the IE and a heart.
Yeah.
On top of the I.
But Axel, AXYL, this poor kid is always going to. And
you're going to be an Axel.
Being named Axel, not the least of his problems.
Yeah. Oh.
Or is the least of his problems.
Wait a minute. This is a fat kid. I've seen this, yeah.
He was born at 7 pounds, 4 ounces.
Which ain't big.
By 6 months old, he was over 33 pounds. He was out of 12-month pajamas at 10 weeks old.
Good God.
And now weighs, at 8 months old, weighs 40 pounds.
So she's she's in trouble with the law, right?
I think, I don't know that she's in trouble. I do think they're keeping an eye on her, though.
Like the Child Protective Services are, because she's feeding that child like a heifer.
Yeah, I would think.
I mean,
jeez.
I don't know. The pediatrician says, they say her pediatrician has 20 years of experience, has reassured her that he is perfectly healthy, but the idea that this kid is huge. She also has a 5, a 12, and a 17-year-old.
Are they big babies too?
And she had an entire closet of hand-me-downs from her older children. And now they ain't gonna last long. The baby, because there's only so much stuff you can wear as a baby. Like this dude's gonna be wearing like blue jeans when he's 4, like just full grown ass blue jeans. Yeah. But she says, I've only been buying basics, shirts, onesies, and pairs of shorts or pants because he's growing too fast.
Well, first, let's talk about what you're putting in this baby's mouth. What are you feeding this child?
I don't. Well, there's a lot of people who says that there's mixed reactions. They're like, "Oh, he's too big. You're feeding him too much."
Yeah, but I mean, you don't cut a baby off. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't think she's feeding it like chocolate bars or anything. But he's a big ass baby. Like
protein bottle.
Let's just say, and again,
is she a big woman?
She's a normal sized gal.
And dad?
she's not slender by any stretch, but she's not.
Is delicate? But do we know if she's breastfeeding? Is it like
there's no picture of it?
Is there like pure cane sugar coming through this thing?
Is the dad 7 foot or what?
It doesn't say anything about that. It's like everybody seems to be like kind of normal sized people.
All right.
Carry on.
You have another shot coming.
Big old baby.
Big old Yao
I
Ming.
hear he's already signed his letter of intent to Alabama.
I know.
Alabama's already offered.
It might be the move. I mean, his arms. He looks like the Michelin Man.
Yeah, I love fat roll baby.
Oh.
I do.
Oh,
Jesus, man.
Vicky, you're
Let me
lucky.
see.
No, I don't want to show you because I don't want to send you to Epstein Island when you see this torta.
No. Jesus. Come on.
Yeah, he is a big ass baby though. But he's hey, I guess good news. But 40 pounds at 8 months. Try to think about what are some things that weigh 40 pounds.
Well,
yeah.
I moved a 50-pound sack of chicken feed last night.
Okay. And it wore your ass out?
Dude, yes. 40 pounds. pounds? That's like carrying. Well, that's a 4-year-old.
Yeah, that's how big my grandson is. About 40, 45.
How old is your grandson?
4.
4. See, that's a.
Yeah.
Like
He's heavy too.
think about when when you can kind of tell when your suitcase is pushing that 50-pound limit.
Oh yeah, you know.
And it's like, oh man, I'm a little worried here. Imagine that. That's your baby. Like
All the time.
It's a living thing.
Oh my gosh.
You have a chiropractor on retainer.
An average human child reaches 40 pounds on average at 4 years old.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're lobbing around a 4-year-old.
Wow.
That can't walk. You're not carrying. You're rolling that baby.
Other things other common things that weigh 40 pounds. An average car battery weighs about 40 pounds.
Yeah.
Wow, my battery isn't that heavy.
A large bag of water softener salt.
That's what, like yesterday, I have chicken feed, 50-pound bag, and dead weight.
A 5-gallon water bottle filled with water is about 40 pounds. So,
okay.
Put that
the
on
big
your
ones.
hip. Dude, like that.
Well, I'm trying to figure out the amount of Cheerios going into that baby.
That's what I'm saying.
How much
some
milk he
teeth.
drinks.
It must be frosted Cheerios.
And chocolate milk.
I mean, you got to. If she's breastfeeding, like, what are you eating? What exactly? You eating power bars all day long? What's going on with this child?
Oh, okay. I just looked up like common things that weigh about 40 pounds. 4 gallons of paint.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, these are
I can tell this. Yeah,
that's a big ass baby, man.
It's like if Shaq and Chuck had a kid.
A 3.5 horsepower Mercury outboard engine weighs 40 pounds.
What?
An average human leg weighs 40 pounds. This baby's 8 months old.
So you're saying the baby is about half the size of Serena's thigh?
That's not an average human leg, I don't think, on Serena.
Well, that's why I said half.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe. No, yeah. But I hate that I do this because, like, I'm no super parent myself. But when I see fat babies, I instantly go, oh man, that poor baby.
As long as what I hate, I don't mind a fat baby, I love it. But when you see a fat 3-year-old walking around with a jar of Kool-Aid, a bottle of Kool-Aid, you're like, dude, this is not going to end well.
Dude, I'm not going to name names. This is a sad story, but I have a cousin who is a big person.
Okay.
And when she was
How big?
Big.
Like 300-pound big?
Like big, yeah.
Okay,
like bigger than a gal, and she's much bigger than me.
Okay.
And I'm like 235, 240. I ain't tiny. Okay.
Okay.
They caught her when she was little, sneaking into the fridge and just getting a spoon and eating shed spread, like country crock, fake butter, just eating a tub of butter. And
I think it's time for some professional help. I think it's time to take her to the fat farm.
Dude,
you're eating butter in the middle of the night. We got deep problems.
Oh my God.
Deep problems.
But I saw that happened when she was a kid.
Yeah, man.
And it doesn't change.
You're doomed.
If you allow certain behaviors.
That's what I'm saying. You got to ship that girl off to fat camp.
That's what I'm saying.
We're going to take you someplace where there's a lock on the fridge.
You need to switch from butter to margarine.
So all I'm thinking
That's so gross,
oh,
man.
It's
a big old spoonful of, and it's not even really butter.
No, it's like vegetable shortening or something.
Oil.
Oh. And I mean, she's.
She eat Lipitor also.
And they didn't they didn't. It's not
a phase.
Yeah. Like they just, it's no big deal.
I just caught my daughter eating butter in the middle of the night.
Oh my God.
No.
And I mean, you're not helping your children.
Just keep your hands.
You're not helping your children
away from her mouth.
But yeah, 40-pound 8-month-old. That's the route he's headed.
He's gonna be eating Crisco in the middle of the night.
That's the route he's headed. All right. It is 7:43 on the Morning Huddle. We'll be right back.
That's me. I need to talk about Arasti. I was in pain getting here. No, I wasn't. If you're dealing with pain, I want to talk to you real quick. So many of us, as we reach a certain age, just kind of accept the fact that we're going to live in pain, and you do not need to live that way. Medical science has caught up and surpassed the problem. It's called Arasti. Arasti providers are all around San Antonio, and they're here to help. They're here to get you out of pain in ways you might not have considered, much faster than you ever thought possible. See, what Arasti does is they lay your hands on you. They figure out why you're hurting. They go where it hurts, and they fix the problem. And when they do that, you'd be amazed at how quickly you can get yourself back in the game. The great thing about Arasti is they don't need a referral. You can call them right now, and they accept most insurances. Grab a pen. The number is 1-800-404-6050. Now, I know it sounds like you're calling long distance. You're not. You're calling local. And when you call, they're going to put you in contact with the closest Arasti provider to you. If you don't want to do that, you can actually book online. You can go to Arasti.com. They got a map of all the local providers. Pick the one that's closest to you. Make your appointment and go get fixed fast. Because don't let pain keep you out of your life. Call Arasti today. They're going to get you fixed, and when they do, come on by. You can thank me later.
All right, step up. If you really know the Rangers, this is your game on Rangers Game Day. Make your call in the Morning Huddle's Ranger Double Dinger Payday. Pick the Ranger who takes one deep. He hits one, you're in. Ranger tickets. He hits two. Now we're talking tickets and a hotel stay. Big swings, big rewards. Wake up with the Morning Huddle and cash in with the Morning Huddle's Rangers Double Dinger Payday. 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star, South Texas home of the Texas Rangers.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-550-8841. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS.
Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start.
Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems.
We have over 1,000 five-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau.
You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com
or call 800-550-8841. That's 800-550-8841.
Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
Hey, San Antonio, did you know your city has its own professional indoor football team? That's right, the San Antonio Gunslingers play pro football in Freeman Coliseum all spring and summer long. Fast-paced, hard-hitting action in the cool, comfortable indoor arena. No blazing Texas heat, just pure excitement. It's football the way it was meant to be, right here at home. Learn more, grab tickets, and follow online at SanAntonioGunslingers.com and on social media. The San Antonio Gunslingers, your indoor pro football team.
Back to school starts now. Get long-lasting battery life on the Dell XPS laptop powered by Series 3 Intel Core so you can work from anywhere. Now starting at $699 with exclusive student pricing starting at $599. Complete your setup with savings on select monitors and must-have electronics and accessories. Limited time deals and free shipping on PCs and more await you at Dell.com/deals. That's Dell.com/deals.
Refresh your yard this summer with 4th of July savings from the Home Depot. Choose your power starting at $99 with tools from trusted names like Ryobi and Milwaukee. From backyard get-togethers to end-of-summer upgrades, 4th of July savings on cordless tools deliver the power and mobility to keep up with every job without slowing you down. Power on the go is here, and summer projects are easier than ever with the Home Depot. While supplies last, see store or online for details.
In the U.S., 1 in 5 children with cancer will not survive. But there is hope because of you. Help give them more birthdays, more moments, more tomorrows, because every child deserves a chance to grow up. Give them tomorrow. Support St. Jude today.
It's the Morning Huddle with A.J. Hoffman and Rob Thompson on 94.1 San Antonio's Sports Star.
Excess. Woo! and I see the Hollywood sign. This is all so crazy. Everybody seems so famous.
It's kind of a small Friday.
It kind of is. Are we going to play Friday songs tomorrow?
I will.
And the Jay-Z song was on. And the Jay-Z song was on.
Yeah.
Burm,
and you would no, I'm not going to drive to Corpus to go to Taylor's wedding.
This isn't Taylor.
But you dance around singing this song.
This is Miley Cyrus.
You put on.
This is a song about
quite
America on. Hello. You know what today is?
Yeah.
I don't like weddings, though.
What do you mean you don't like weddings?
I don't like weddings.
What's wrong with you? Who hurt you? Weddings are great.
No.
What do you mean? As long as you're not paying for it, weddings are fantastic.
No, I DJ too many of them to I don't want to do that.
There's nothing better than a good wedding.
Yeah. I always feel awkward. I don't want to stay as long as they want you to stay, and I don't know.
What kind of weddings are you going to?
I don't know. First of all, I don't like the ceremony part. I would okay, can I just show up for the party?
Yeah, that's how I am.
I love a good wedding. I like the whole thing.
No, I don't need all that. I don't need all the I got to stand up. Oh, she's walking in the room. Listen, I know
Who hurt you, man.
I know a bunch of dudes who have been with her. I'm not standing up for her. There's one dude up there standing already. He doesn't even know what he's getting into.
That's just sad.
And then at the parties, it's like
the great thing about a wedding is everybody's in a good mood. You're having a good time on somebody else's dime.
Yeah.
I mean, you got a DJ built in. You got family there, and when I was a young man, it was what we used to call a target-rich environment.
I'm not.
If you got invited to a
wedding,
wedding, dude, I don't plus one. I'll go on my own.
I mean,
if I plus one, the opportunity has increased sevenfold.
I think there is something to if I were a single man, it'd be a lot more fun.
Well, I think that lingers on. I still look forward to a good wedding.
Man, not me.
I like the. Although the last several I've been to had too much rap in the dance area, so the music wasn't as fun. But man,
get out there and twerk.
Well, I mean, I could only twerk for so long. But I'd like a good Mexican wedding. I like a good Anglo wedding. I like a good wedding.
Do your wheelbarrow move.
I can't do that. I'm on IR. I'm on IR, man.
Have you scheduled an appointment or anything?
No.
I need to know what's going on with his elbow.
I've been telling Vic, the problem with this is it doesn't hurt until it absolutely does.
Right.
It's fine, and then it's like I got shot.
Yeah.
And then the pain kind of goes away.
Right. Yeah.
But the fact that you've got internal bleeding.
Yeah, that's not good. It's not something I'm proud of.
Your arm is purple.
Sort of.
But again,
alarming.
It doesn't hurt all the time. I give great advice. I just can't take my own.
Yeah. I don't. The other thing about weddings that I think you like. This is something about Rob that I've noted. Rob is like many radio guys. Rob loves free stuff.
Oh.
Like,
all of us do. Yeah.
Stuff we all get. Swag.
Radio listeners love free stuff.
I do.
Radio announcers love
I judge
free
you
stuff.
by the media gift.
I'm one of those people. I don't really care about the free stuff. I'm not that worried about it.
It's not that I want it. It's the fact that you're willing to give it.
I know, but you love to get things for free.
Yes, I love to get things for free.
So when you're like, it's a party on someone else's dime.
It is. So what I'm saying is when you go and there's nothing like, well, I can't have a good time tonight because I only got like $30 in my wallet. I'm broke.
But you're not broke.
No, I'm not. But everybody else is like that too. That's why I'm saying it's such a good time because finances have nothing to do with it. Let's just have fun.
Yeah,
I'm broke. I stay
That's
home.
why. That's why the weddings are the way they are because they want everybody to have a good time. Look, come celebrate with me. It's my party. Let's have a good time.
The one thing is that when I DJ'd weddings, and that in quinceañeras, I made most money on those.
Yeah,
yeah. I made the most I made on one wedding was $1,500 for 4 hours.
Well, quince is just a training run for a wedding. It's a dry run.
Well, with the quince, there's more Spanish music involved, obviously, depending on the wedding,
depending
though.
on where
but
the
I
wedding
have
is.
done white weddings, where they don't want any Spanish, they don't want no rock, and they just want country.
They do both kinds of music, country and western.
Well, it depends on the bride. whatever the bride wants, that's what I play.
What's it going to be?
They're the ones paying me.
What's the playlist at Jack's wedding?
I don't know.
What?
What you think the father?
You don't have any
groom has any idea?
You don't have any input?
Well, I have a fair amount.
Can you make some requests?
Just write it down.
I don't know.
I
don't think. I think it's a DJ. I don't think it's a band.
Things that go your way.
So,
hold on for one more
But I can
day.
say there's been a lot of discussion as to the songs for the first dances.
Yeah,
there's been a long list of songs that
we're
looking for the appropriate.
Endless,
first dance song with mother son.
Does she? But she doesn't have one picked out yet.
I don't think so. There's a list of several that I don't know. That's been the primary part of the discussion. So I would assume that we'll have all types of music.
Hold On by Wilson Phillips would be a good one for that.
Yeah, that'd be gold.
I'm pretty sure it won't be that.
Okay,
but I don't want you to be crestfallen.
Well, I'm glad that it's not that because the mother son dance, like they're the only ones allowed to dance to it.
Yeah, right. This is a big deal. So
and
it matters.
When Hold On by Wilson Phillips comes on, I'm going to be on the dance floor.
By yourself.
By myself. Because my wife, there's zero chance she'll get up with me for that. So
I'm surprised she went with you.
Well, she might not. She might not. There's still a world where she may not.
Take your son and crash it.
All right. Coming up next, we're already halfway through the show, if you can believe that or not.
We haven't done much.
No, we
really haven't done much.
I know.
It's been pretty easy so far.
That's the thing about this show.
I haven't even broken a sweat.
At the end of the show, you go, what did I learn today? And the answer
is
nothing.
I probably should have gotten up earlier.
Yes. You should have.
You didn't learn nothing.
If you'd spend your time reading instead of listening to this garbage.
Well, we read so you don't have to.
More educated.
I read so you don't have to.
Well, coming up next, our friend Greg Martin, who's one of the programmers around these parts,
sent us some crazy stuff, man.
He got one of my favorite things, a submission from somebody wanting to do a radio show.
Yep.
We're going to share it with you on the other side. It's the Morning Huddle 94.1.
San Antonio Sports Star is KTFM Floresville and streaming online at sasportstar.com. 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star traffic from News Talk 550 KTSA.
Good morning. Looks like a new trouble spot on the southwest side at 35 northbound. The off-ramp to South Zamora. Got an accident. Off-ramp blocked. 410 northbound at 151. That's a stall that's off to the shoulder and some debris in the roadway. Highway 90 westbound at 151. Right lane blocked. Now, if you guys see something we're not talking about, call us on the traffic tip line. We'll go and check it out at number 210-785-2601. I'm Debbie Alcacer, KTSA, Time Saver Traffic.
This report is sponsored by Red Diamond Tea.
Go ahead, sip into summer with Red Diamond. Fresh brewed with just 3 simple ingredients: tea, water, and sugar. Always cold and ready in the refrigerated section. Red Diamond Fresh Brewed Tea. The perfect sip does exist.
Soccer fans, you know the Roo Pub has proven to be the best place to watch any big game with those 3 massive 170-inch screens and TVs all around. From World Cup to baseball to all the fights, get into the Roo Pub. And when you show up at the Roo, show up hungry. The food is fantastic. Open daily at 11. Great for lunch, great for dinner, great for late at night, and the best place to watch the game. Just down from the big blind, right next to the Angry Elephant. The Roo Pub, 281 in Redland Road. We'll see you at the Roo.
Many of our U.S. veterans and service members face challenges: mental health struggles, housing obstacles, employment, food insecurity, and social isolation, to name just a few. I'm Bob Woodruff. My family and I started the Bob Woodruff Foundation in 2006 after I sustained a life-threatening injury while reporting from Iraq. Our service members had my back that day, and we need to have theirs now more than ever. At the Bob Woodruff Foundation, we raise awareness about the tough challenges veterans and military families face and invest in solutions to help support them in the next chapter of their lives. And with one solution comes the next. We solve the housing situation, we increase employment opportunities. We solve employment problems, we address food insecurity. We solve food insecurity. We impact physical and mental health issues. Learn more about our work at bobwooderfoundation.org/success.
Do you hear that? And that? And that? Those are the sounds of a healthy and vibrant community. And to this United Way volunteer, nothing sounds better. They're the sounds of children being given greater chances to succeed in school. The sounds of neighbors receiving the support needed to overcome challenges, both big and small. They're the sounds of families gaining access to quality health care and nutritious food for their tables. And they're the sounds of members of our community who've benefited from United Way's financial education programs. See, wherever there's a need in our communities, there's a United Way. People working together to respond and growing the good for everyone. United is the way. So join us by getting involved or giving back. Learn more at unitedway.org.
If you get arrested, get out of jail fast by calling AA Best Bail Bonds, 210-225-2121. Text BAIL to 474747 or online at mybestbailbonds.com. You don't have to call attorneys or anybody else. Don't be forced into a PR bond. If the jail offers you one, make sure you understand the conditions before accepting it. AA Best Bail Bonds. Nobody beats their price. They have payment plans. Call 210-225-2121 or mybestbailbonds.com.
License number 149.
He's a veteran. He signed up to vettix.org. She's in the military. She's a member. They are members of Vettix. Thank you, Vettix. When you give your extra tickets or donate to vettix.org or firsttix.org, you are giving something to those who gave. He's a firefighter. He signed up to firsttix.org. She's an EMT. She's a member. They are members of First Tix. Thanks to your support, the nonprofits VetTix and First Tix have given away tens of millions of tickets and counting to those currently serving and veterans, the immediate families of troops killed in action, and our brave current and former first responders. These tickets are a meaningful way to say thank you to America's heroes and help them re-engage with American life by giving them free, fun experiences and new happy memories that'll last a lifetime. And now, we want you to be part of the mission. Got extra tickets to concerts, games, or special events? Or want to see if you qualify? We want you to go to vettix.org and firsttix.org today. Give something to those who gave.
San Antonio's Sports Center.
In the NBA, free agency began in earnest. The Spurs extended their two-way qualifying offers to Harrison Ingram and David Jones-Garcia, making them restricted free agents. Gives the Spurs the right to match any outside offer. In the biggest move of the day, the LA Clippers sent Kawhi Leonard back to his temporary foster home in Toronto in exchange for Grady Dick, Brandon Ingram, and 2 first-round picks.
Sports Center brought to you by SAPDcareers.com. The San Antonio Police Department is always hiring.
From the studios of San Antonio Sports Star, reaching more sports fans than any station in South Texas. Welcome to the Morning Huddle with AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson. This is 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
Hey, good morning, everybody. 8:02 on the Morning Huddle. AJ and Rob getting you through on a hump day.
Hump day?
But it's not really a hump day.
It's a hump small. It's a little hump. Big hump. Big hump day.
Yeah.
Super hump. We're humping crazy.
Although I am
humping everything over here.
I'm a man of the people, and I know that some of the people have to work on Friday.
Ooh. Un-American communists?
Yeah, I mean, there's some people.
Yeah.
Some people.
Oh, I remember.
People who work at the hot dog store.
You know, one of the guys I always enjoyed being around told me a long time ago, if you're ever in a place where you have to work a holiday and it's where nobody else is going to be there, always say yes. It'll be the easiest day you spend.
Yeah.
And you're going to get time and a half.
Except for us.
Well, we don't get time and a half.
Yeah.
We get paid by the year.
I do.
I get paid by the year, not the hour.
Yeah, Vic would get time and a half. That doesn't seem fair.
But so
that's that brown privilege he's got.
I'm smart. I stay hourly.
Yeah.
Just go to work and watch porn.
Yeah. Oh. Every hour you do it, you get a
time and a half.
Yeah.
That's right.
If you want me to do it and stay longer, I'll do it.
Yeah, but it'll cost you.
Hey, remember when they ask, like, hey, are we going to work on the holidays? And they look at me and they're like, no, we can't. No,
too expensive. See, that's the thing you got going against you. You're too expensive by the hour.
That's
time
right.
and a half.
That's right.
We'll never get our air conditioning fixed.
A little too rich for
Well,
our
we can have
blood.
Vic work the holiday, and you can sit in the heat for the next 6 months, or we'll just fix the air conditioner. That's all the money we've got.
We'll, give us the AC. Give us the AC. All right. One of my favorite things when I was a programmer was
like a computer programmer.
No. When I was a program director for a radio station.
Okay.
Everybody wants to work at your radio station.
We work. See, I did the same thing. We've gotten these letters. And you speak with so many very earnest, willing, and probably would be decent people to work with, but there's a very specific talent to doing what we do.
Yeah.
And it's very hard to discern what is good and what is not if if you're doing it yourself.
Oh.
You think you're great.
And
you've refined it as much as you can, and your parents have told you you're good, and your friends have told you you're good, and then you submit this to somebody else who is a professional in this, and it's not even close. And you don't know how to break the heart of someone who earnestly thinks they can and should be doing it. And then you have to break their heart and say, this probably isn't for you.
What I would tell people always is, and at some point somebody said, hey, if someone reaches out to you, like even if you're not gonna put them on the air, send them back a note.
Always.
And I didn't do that for the first probably 6 months. I was a PD, and then someone said, dude, it's a good thing to do. So I started doing it, and it's so hard to say nice things to some people.
You're like, this is just so god awful. I want you to stop chasing this because it's never going to happen.
And that's
no, it's true. You either got it or you don't. Now, you can learn to get better, but there has to be something to start with, and that's 1 in 50. You know what I mean? So there's 49 dreams you have to dash with constructive criticism. Like, this is what you need to work on when even if you worked on this, it's just not going to happen.
And there's some people that I'm like, you should maybe try to start out in like Wichita, Kansas, or Temple, Texas. Like if you give it a shot.
It's one of those. But again, you either have it or you don't. Doesn't mean you're good at this one, but you can hear something. You go, hey, wait a minute, there's a nugget here.
Right.
But that's still only 1 of 50.
But I was sitting at the number 6 market in the country, and dudes who had zero radio experience are like, hey, I'd love to come work at your radio station. Here's my demo that I made at home.
Yeah, with my...
And it's like, oh.
So this is a submission.
This is a
well
submission.
thought out submission.
And they apparently have a show. It's called The Classics with Mr. and Mrs. R. And they want to, in fact, it says here that they want to be on
our show,
our station.
Come on down.
Yeah, we would like to
from 10 to 11.
Yes,
we would like to be on.
There we go.
We got rope.
I think they would want to be on weekly. Is kind of what I'm.
Well, there's so much talent packed into one little thing. You wouldn't want to spread it any thinner than it is right here.
Yeah, you don't want it to go. And what's funny is these guys are from Vegas. Apparently, they've got a 702 number. But yeah, they sent this to KTFM. And they're like, hey, we think that we would be a good fit for KTFM. Now, this show is not a sports show.
But what is?
But they play classic R&B from the 70s, 80s, and 90s.
That's what got me. I was like, I'm listening to this.
So if you – and you know what? Maybe we should let you guys decide.
Yes.
Do you think this is going to be a good fit for our station? And here's the truth. We're honestly thinking about replacing Jason and Joe. So if you like,
at least adjusting time slots.
Yeah, I want you to listen to this and then decide if you think this would be better than the Blitz.
All right, here we go.
Oh.
Yee!
Oh,
I feel like we're.
Can we pause it and play it?
Yes,
more,
baby, you
or-
were sleeping.
Hey, but it's all good. You look amazing. Happy Thursday.
Happy Thursday to you.
Okay.
First of all, it was like 18 people.
Oh, no, that's just 2 people, Rob. That's just 2 people.
It's like you always hear and are told, you think there's a bunch of coyotes, but it's only one.
That's only 2 people.
That's only 2 people.
That's only.
It felt like 8 or 10.
And I don't know if you caught which one was Mr. R and which one was Mrs.
Thank
R.
goodness he told me.
Yeah. All right, Mr. H.
And
Mr. T.
Oh. Can they hear this on YouTube right now?
Oh, yeah. No, I switched it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just used to not playing stuff on YouTube.
Oh,
There's
so
copyright.
they'll be able
There's
to
no
hear it.
copyright to this.
Okay, yeah, this isn't
is perfectly
copyright.
safe.
Yeah, so I can play this.
Yeah,
Yes.
I want the people on YouTube to know if they think that Jason and Joe should be replaced. But first of all, the energy is outrageous.
I appreciate your energy.
I
appreciate you've turned it up to 11.
And it's funny because one of the things you're looking for when you're putting someone on the radio is good energy. And these people have lots of energy. I just don't know if it's good.
Oh, it's not good.
But let's
me nervous.
Okay, here we go.
Let's continue with Mr. and Mrs. R.
All right, here we go. Let me see. And here we go.
Yes, baby, you were sleeping.
Hey, but it's all good. You look amazing. Happy Thursday.
Happy Thursday to you too, Mr. R, and all of you out there.
Now, you know, Mrs. R, I got to ask you a question, but before we even get to that, I just got to tell you something, baby.
What, baby?
On today's show,
my God, I
dug
hate
in
y'all.
the crates. I got some gems that we've never played before, some stuff that goes way back, and I'm like, oh my God, this is going to be a hot show today, baby.
You know what, Mr. R? I seen you over there, baby. I seen you over there. You were just a digging and a digging and a digging, and you know what, Mr. R?
What, Mrs. R?
It's gonna be an amazing show.
That's right. Now, being that it's
Okay.
going to be so
Pause
amazing,
it
let me
again.
ask you the question then, baby.
What was he digging?
He was digging through his crate of records.
So
I believe is what
he's going to play me something that's not popular?
Yeah,
I got music nobody's heard.
What he
cares about.
I was digging through my crate of vinyl.
Hey.
Like, first of all,
Venus flytrap.
you were about to play an MP3. Don't front. You ain't digging.
Well, maybe he was.
Like calling each other baby all the time. Like, no, who's comfortable with that?
Mr. and Mrs. R.
Well, and then that's the only other thing. All right, Mr. What do you think, Mr. R? What do you think, Mrs. R? This is like, my kids would say this is very cringe. And
that's too high.
I would tend to agree with them. Like, it's kind of gross.
It makes me nervous.
Okay, let's finish off the
All right, here we go.
demo.
Yeah, it's only about
Only 18 more minutes of this.
What's funny is they have a 5-minute clip that they sent.
I
I didn't even play that one.
No, this is a short one.
This is the shorter of the two.
Okay, here we go.
That's right. Now, being that it's going to be so amazing, let me ask you the question then, baby.
Ask me the question, honey bunny.
You think
my
they ready
God.
for this show today?
As I
want them to
always say,
start
baby, if
singing
they're not
themselves.
ready, they better get ready because it's on and popping. Yeah, you heard me. The classics with Mr. and Mrs. R right here on R&R Radio, doing it all the way with iHeart.
That's right. Shout out to all the listeners listening on iHeartRadio. So let's do it real big. Today's Thursday. So you ready to blow it up with me?
Mr. R, I'm ready to blow it up, blow it out, do whatever we gotta do, baby.
Don't do all that. This is a... Oh, at least they bumped into something worth it. After all of that.
Oh.
Imagine
Hey,
4
man.
hours of that.
Dude, first of all, in that 2-minute clip, how many times do you think they said Happy Thursday?
Oh.
7. I think I counted.
I
7 or
bet
6.
it's more. I bet it's more than 7. I bet it's at least.
You know, when I first listened to this, I didn't listen all the way to the more bounce.
Oh, you didn't listen
no,
to
that
it?
was me.
That's Vic.
That
Yeah,
was
that was Vic. It wasn't on there.
Oh, I thought you
No,
led
no,
into
no,
the...
no,
I was
no.
like, you know what, Vic?
I'm trying
You
to make
actually
it sound
saved
good.
him. You
Yeah,
actually,
that's
I was
what I'm
like, you know
saying.
what? If I knew that was going to be at the end...
No.
I just turned it
I knew
down.
that these people don't play more bounce to the ounce.
Okay, I thought they'd bump it out and zap. I'm
Vic-
okay, I'm in.
Let's start the long one. I'm not going to play the whole thing.
Oh,
but I just
God,
wanna-
the
long
long
one?
one is...
Okay, hold on.
No. This
Oh,
is
no.
not good for anybody.
No, hold on. I gotta get back to that. Hold on here.
we're not going to play the whole thing.
No, I'll just play the beginning of
Okay.
it. Okay, hold on. Let's see.
So they huddled up.
I'm moving it. Yeah.
And their coach, whoever said, we need energy.
Yes.
I need
Yeah.
and I need perfect timing.
And
I don't want any silence at all.
No, and we
Okay.
need sexual
Only
energy
sound
too.
and
Okay, here's
lots
the
of
other one.
Weird
Here's the other
sexual
one.
energy.
I'm Mr. R,
And I'm Mrs. R.
and you're listening to...
The classics with Mr. and Mrs. R.
Let's do it, y'all.
You're listening to the classics with Mr. and Mrs. R.
No!
Hey everyone, I am excited. It is a great day right here on R&R Radio with iHeart. You know what?
God.
We've been pumping up the music, blowing up the world, and we just want you to continue to listen to R&R Radio.
What?
Right, Mr. R?
That's right, my beautiful queen. Now, you know what? We are here having a real good time. The people are excited, hitting us up, dancing and shaking and cleaning up their houses and all that. And I'm just glad that we can make them feel good, right, baby?
That's right, Mr. R. But you know what,
cleaning
baby?
up their houses and all that.
I want you to look right here, because I'm dancing and I'm shaking, baby, and I'm shaking just for you.
And I see you, baby, and I'm glad to see you doing that, baby, because it's a wonderful thing to see you having a real good time, and it just motivates me to continue to have a good time with you, baby.
Well, it motivates me to continue to back it up on you, baby.
Don't get started.
Oh my God!
All right, baby, let's do it.
Stop it. We're sorry. I'd like to apologize for the witch in the background.
Okay.
God.
Now, I want you to consider that these people are not all, like, they're sending this out all over the country. They want this to be a syndicated show that people give them money for.
Really? How much are they wanting? A Bonilla contract?
I don't think they're looking for that. But I
that's just awful, dude.
you know how I was telling you when I was the programmer, I would have to sometimes I'd have to think real hard of what to say and not be like.
So
just
what would you say
cruel.
to these people?
Like
if they walked in right now and
if I
were
honestly,
being honest, I would say.
Stop.
You have no future in this. This is bad. This is so. But I never like to say that to people.
Okay.
I would just say, maybe you could tone it down a little bit.
Well, you
maybe
got to turn it down.
Maybe not.
And
not
have
make,
a point.
Not make it feel like you guys are going to have sex in front of us.
Or flirting or doing. Yeah, I don't know.
And I also,
It just doesn't-
I hate her voice. I hate her voice so much. All right, Mr. R. And there's too many R's.
Mr. R.
And I'm Mrs. R.
I mean,
it's Thursday, by the way.
And like you said, they went through and edited this thing, and they cut out every
There's no dead
millisecond of silence.
No one can stand that.
It's not how normal people talk.
Right.
Well,
let me go further into over here, see what they do over here.
No, there's nothing.
Into
To Mr. and Mrs. R.
Oh, somebody got
the kids involved.
Oh, I thought they got a submission in from the audience.
I appreciate the music. I will give them the constructive criticism is your musicality. Right? I like that. Now it's everything between the music.
And well, also
that
the
really
problem
is the problem.
Here's the other thing. We're not in.
That's how we get down. That's how we bring the heat. This is the classics of Mr. and Mrs. R. And for all of our first timers out there wondering what's going on, I'm Mr. R.
And I'm Mrs. R.
And we do it big like this each and every time we are on and in the building. Right?
All right.
Oh.
Somewhere, someplace.
Back it on up.
I
love to back it up on you, Rob. Mr. R.
I see you over there shaking. What's that jiggling over there?
You guys are out there. I know
Are you
everybody
jiggling and shaking.
I know everybody's out there grooving and shaking
I'm driven and shaking
and cleaning your houses and all that stuff. Where's cleaning your houses come in?
Well,
Hey, I know you guys are all out there grooving and shaking and
pouring that fabuloso.
Yeah, changing your tires and beating on your kids and doing all the things that we don't like to talk about, but you guys are doing them, man, and we love that you're out there doing it, man.
Mrs. Ara.
Oh, the pain. I don't know.
Pay you not to be on the radio.
I have to ask Greg. I don't know if Greg is like send a reply to everybody.
Yeah,
but he's clearly a guy. I mean, because he's the one who sent this to us, and so he clearly listens to everybody. So he knew that this would be funny.
That's why he sent it to us.
He knew it would be funny. Oh my God.
Yeah.
That is the best. All right. Well, we're gonna be over here grooving and shaking and playing some commercials. So y'all stay out there. Any of y'all out there grooving and shaking and listening to commercials?
Go clean your house.
We hope you enjoy it. I'm Mr. R. That's Mrs. R. It's the Morning Huddle 94.1.
Progressive presents the Museum of You. We begin our tour with a unique piece, a relic from the early big screen television era. Remarkable. Next, we find a juicer, which historians believe has only ever been used once. And finally, compact discs from the emo era. A rare find indeed. Some things should be history, but until then, you could protect what's important to you and save by bundling your auto insurance with a renter's policy from Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
Hi, my name's Jason Thompson. I've lived in San Antonio for more than 50 years. Went to grade school, high school, and graduated from law school right here. San Antonians have trusted me as their attorney after serious injury and fatality collision since 1994. My website is alawyerforus.com. Why a lawyer for us? Well, after several years of practice, I watched as insurance companies created their own law firms solely to defend against auto claims. Today, there are very few insurance companies that do not have their own captive law firm filled with attorneys whose job is to minimize what the insurance company has to pay on an auto claim. If you or a family member is injured in a traffic collision, you will need your own attorney. Just remember alawyerforus.com. For many lawyers you see on billboards, your case will be handled by a non-lawyer or a staff lawyer. If you call me, Jason Thompson, I will be the lawyer you speak with. The initial consultation is always free. If you or a family member needs an experienced attorney you can trust, I want you to call me, Jason Thompson. My number is 900-0400. That's 210-900-0400 or alawyerforus.com.
Hi there, I'm John O'Hurley. You know our pets are beloved family members. But sadly, though, there are so many dogs that get euthanized every day due to the lack of funding. To give them a chance at adoption, I invite you to support Puppy Food Bank. Thanks to generous donors like you, all of the food sent to pet shelters from Puppy Food Bank never comes with a bill. So please go to puppyfoodbank.org and make a generous, caring $15 donation every month. Your donation will absolutely save pet lives.
The biggest stage in world soccer is here, and every goal changes everything. FanDuel is giving you a reason to root for every single one. Introducing Every Goal Pays. Bet on a match and get bonus bets for every goal scored in that match. More goals means more bonus bets, and all you have to do is turn on your token. The U.S. look like they are truly poised for a dream run at this point. From the opening whistle to the final kick, let there be goals on FanDuel. Visit FanDuel.com to get started now. 21 and over, select state. For Kansas, in affiliation with Kansas Star Casino. 18 and over in D.C., Kentucky, and Wyoming. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or 1-800-MY-RESET. In Connecticut, call 1-888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org/chat. In Maryland, visit mdgamblinghelp.org. In Massachusetts, visit gamblinghelplinema.org or call 1-800-327-5050. In New York, call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY. In Louisiana, call 1-877-770-7867. And listen to Orange Slices, sponsored by FanDuel Predicts, wherever you get your podcasts.
Future you wants to have fun on the 4th. So get set in one stop. At Target's 4th of July sale. Get 40% off women's dresses, skirts, and shorts. And for the kiddos, shorts are 20% off. What's a celebration without something tasty? Frozen treats are BOGO 25% off. Plus, you save 30% on soda 12-packs when you buy 3. Have fun all weekend long. Shop Target's 4th of July sale. And Saturday, restrictions apply.
If you miss the Blitz with Jason and Joe, then you miss this.
See, I guess because of my age, nothing wrong with the Rupa, but I'm kind of an angry elephant guy.
Well, because you like the gilfs.
I am one.
No, you're not a grandma.
No, but I'm a grandpa. You'd like to.
MILF and GILF has never been man or grandpa.
I can do whatever I want to do.
No.
I got this microphone. Grandpa, I'd like to.
It is 2026. If you want to be with a grandpa, I guess you can go for it.
Hey, there's some people that like that. They get daddy issues. I don't know. Well, that's daddy. I love you, Maggie, honey, if you're listening.
And she is a grandma.
She is. She is. And
yeah.
Careful. She's a gilf.
Can you say that about your wife?
Right home with the Blitz. Afternoons 2 to 6 on 94.1 San Antonio's Sports Star. You're locked on the Morning Huddle with AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson.
It's showtime!
Is this the R&R show?
I'm Mr. R. And that's Mrs. R. Hey, Mrs. R, you looking good in your red dress.
Over there? Are you vacuuming? No, baby, I'm doing the windows.
Oh, yeah.
Little West Street mob.
Oh, my gosh.
This is legit. I gotta go get my skates.
Some thoughts from the audience. This is making me cringe. Makes me want to destroy my radio. But with all that being said, they are good enough to replace Jason and Joe.
Oh, brutal. Got some angry listeners.
This is like watching the weird people, or the weird couple all on top of each other in public.
Oh, yeah.
Someone just gave the emoji of the dude throwing something in the garbage.
Oh.
SR says, it's so bad, it just might hit.
Yeah.
This might work.
As a gag.
And you tell them, you know what, I think you need to start a YouTube channel.
Alexander says, her voice hurts my ears. And Pumbaa, you know how you could tell when people are trying too damn hard? This clip reeks of it. Well, they were trying their hardest.
It was a job interview tape.
Yeah.
They have to show off their skill.
She has the voice of old brake pads.
Jeez.
Hey, we always need depth around here. You know?
Yeah.
When somebody, when somebody can't make it in, they're like, oh.
I can't come in. Will you burn the house down while I'm gone?
Rob's sick today, Vic. It's going to be just us.
Will you light this thing on fire?
Who should we call in to help? I know. Let's call Mrs. R.
Yeah.
And if Mrs. R shows, Mr. R is right behind. Dust busted.
Oh.
You cleaning out there?
Oh, man. These are people who don't want to get a real job. Like, there's no way they think that they should be radio professionals.
I hope they have a real job because they ain't eating on this.
I would hope.
They're going hungry.
Yeah.
You tell them, look, I think you need to start a podcast.
Hey, you know what'd be great?
Send that out into the ether.
That's true.
Send it up there, something might come back.
See if you can build a little audience with a podcast, a YouTube show.
People told Mr. Beast he was crazy.
That's right. It can be done.
It can be.
All you got to do is find your niche.
Logan Paul. I have one example for you.
And I think 70s R&B is
Well, there are
your
worse places
niche.
to start.
That's right.
At least you're starting in the right funky place.
That's right.
Oh, when you look at their pictures,
Yeah.
man, it's
Oh,
like,
my God.
Yeah.
I was telling Rob, I showed him the pictures, and I was like, think about these two people talking to each other like that, and after the show, they do sex on each other.
Oh, it's all sweaty.
Oh.
Your mind goes places mine doesn't go.
Mine always goes there.
Mine does
that
too.
didn't even begin.
Yeah.
When you're introduced to a married couple, you don't instantly imagine them having sex.
I don't need to go there.
I always think about that.
I got enough stuff going on. I got my own pile of neuroses.
My thing is, I'm always thinking, like, I wonder what her thing is.
Yeah.
That's my thing.
You guys sound like Will Ferrell. You know, and I see her, and I wonder if she's wearing, what kind of panties she's got on. And is there something new that I don't know about?
You remember...
is there something brand new on the market I haven't seen? I'm just wondering.
Yesterday, we were talking about at the end of the show, Wimby being in France with all these models. And I
picture it too. Like,
I was
okay,
like,
so
do you think Wimby has sex with normal-sized women?
Like a 5'4"
Well,
woman.
Will Chamberlain told me he had 50,000.
Yeah.
And he's, 7'3", 4".
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's evidently
possible.
doable. It's like climbing Mount Everest.
But, like, Yao Ming, who's, again, the biggest person I've ever been around.
I think you're
he's
limited.
a huge man.
I think you're limited in the things you can do.
I think so,
I think
for
there are
sure.
certain
Or like the
favored
picture I showed you
positions.
yesterday of the mountain from Game of Thrones.
Yes, that's another great example.
You're not going to be able to do some of the things that you might want to do or have seen on TV.
But Yao married a woman who was 6'3".
But even that's
short to her.
It's
That's
still
short to him.
It's still a huge size
Yeah.
gap.
Yeah.
But at least she's like a,
Somewhat.
She's built to...
The parts line up
Built
a
to
little bit
take
better.
it.
Yeah, for lack of a better term, she's built to take it.
Well, hey, man, I spent a lot of time in locker rooms, and I have taken a glance. The height does not correlate.
No, but...
You taking a glance?
Oh, yeah, I'm not afraid. You're in a locker room with 7-footers. It's hard not to miss, man. They're right about eye level.
But,
dude, let me tell you.
But as someone who's been in those same locker rooms,
there's
some of them that you go,
sights.
oh my God.
Yes, and that's not
that poor woman.
Yeah. Well, Matt Khalil, that's the name. Khalil.
He was the guy.
He's the guy whose wife left him and says, no, I can't do it.
Yeah, Matt Khalil's wife, they got divorced because she couldn't take the hog.
That's too much.
Oh, the Coke can?
Yeah. She said it was like 3 Coke cans stacked on top of each other.
That was the divorce
and I was
settlement.
like, you know what?
Say that.
If my wife's going to publicly address our divorce.
I'll give you half. Yeah. I'll give you half.
Yeah,
Just
you know what?
this.
Just say that.
And you get everything you want.
He's got a 3-liter down there.
There's going to be some gal out there who's like, what?
He's rolling around with an armadillo down there.
He's got girth for days.
Yeah, we're talking.
That sounds like you, Mr. R.
Mr. R. Bring that big old hog over here.
You know, Matt Khalil and Mr. R have a lot in common.
Stacked 16 ounces. 32 ounces of love.
But, do you think Wimby, do you think that the size of his partner matters?
Sex the Wimby.
Yeah,
Oh, I know he pictures it.
Oh, Wimby's getting it.
Man.
All those. I saw him. He's walking runway at the Louis Vuitton. He's banging models 2 at a time.
Oh, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah.
I
He's
wonder.
getting laid.
Oh, and those are tall women too, tall, skinny women. They're breeding grasshoppers back there.
Yeah, I wonder if he if there's a height requirement because not because
there's not a requirement.
I'm just thinking because of physical limitations. If you know, okay, hey, this is not going to be fun for either of us. Do you at some point you learn hey?
Yeah. But there's the looking and finding out.
Yeah,
he's in that stage. You just
I guess he is a young man.
Go be a freak, boy. Go do it.
He is a young man.
Sow your oats.
God, there's some French women out there who have no idea what.
Just make sure you got your boys are there. There's some things you're gonna have to take care of when you're done. But
the worst would be if you are a 7-footer and you were not packing.
It doesn't matter. He's got his wallets.
That's true.
Yeah,
that's true.
That doesn't matter.
But it would be
it'd be a bit of a letdown if you were like, oh, well, if you were regular old stuff.
If you were a size queen, you'd be a little disappointed.
You'd never say anything though.
No.
I would never say anything.
But you'd think it.
Oh, they'd think it.
Yeah.
There'd be that look of right, and he'd know it was coming. He'd turn and they'd go, oh, well, isn't that cute?
Do you ever, when you were single on the scene, did you ever try to gauge what they were thinking about it once it came out?
Oh yeah. Of course, you look at their eyes don't act like you're not impressed.
All right. That'll work. Okay.
All right. As long as you're not laughing, I'm all good.
Yeah. I
didn't see a snicker.
So you still want to stay around?
You're good. All right. Me too. Because I'm not laughing at that sagging one over there.
Damn right, Mr. R. I'm staying for the rest of the show.
I'm not laughing at you. Well, Mr. Ara, look at you.
All right.
You've been cleaning. Is that a mop? Are you happy to see me?
Is that a new dress you're wearing, Mrs. R?
Mrs. Ara?
Are you going to do the dishes in that dress, girl? Because, damn, I want to see you do them dishes, girl.
About to go wax and shine the floor.
Leon says no requirement needed if you just lay there. Wimby's a power bottom.
I'm telling you, he's a power bottom.
Definitely.
There's nothing wrong with that either. The older I've gotten, the more I've appreciated the power bottom.
That's true. That's true. All right. I got to tell you about the Gunslingers. Guess who's coming to town next weekend? The Orlando Pirates. Now, Rob has split loyalty here because Rob used to live in Orlando.
Arr, matey!
Yeah.
We shall conquer all!
Yeah, Rob might be at the Gunslingers game with an eye patch on. Pay no mind to him.
Just another week.
With his parrot and his peg leg.
That's just how I party. I'm a LARPer.
Yeah, he puts on that peg leg just to cover up his funk toe. So he'll tell you it's all healed up now, but he still has to wear that peg leg out in public.
Yeah.
But the Gunslingers, they're going to peg the leg of the Pirates. That's what I can tell you is going to happen July 11th at the Freeman Coliseum. The Gunslingers are San Antonio's team. Thusly, they are my team when it comes to arena football. That's who I'm going for, San Antonio. I don't care about the Pirates. I hope we sink their ship is what I'm hoping for. But if you haven't been out to a game, it's a great time for the family, a good family environment, and it is a very affordable night as well. So if you're thinking it's like going to an NFL game, No, friend. If you pay to go to an NFL game, that's like your mortgage. This is a great time out with the family, and you are right on top of the action, man. You are in it. Literally can reach out and touch the players. You shouldn't. It's not allowed by the rules, but you could. That's how close you are. Just a fantastic time playing down there at the Freeman. Check them out online, sagunslingers.com, or on all the socials. Find out what's going on. But they are back in action in San Antonio, July 11th at the Freeman against the Orlando Pirates. sagunslingers.com.
94.1 San Antonio Sports Star traffic from News Talk 550 KTSA.
Good morning. We are working a few trouble spots. 90 eastbound, that off-ramp to 35. That's an accident right side of the exit ramp blocked. On 35 northbound, the off-ramp to South Zamora, southwest side of town, we've got a wreck, off-ramp blocked, and a stall at 35 northbound. That connector to 37-281. The right lane of the connector ramp blocked with a stall. I'm Debbie Alcacer, KTSA, Time Saver Traffic.
This report is sponsored by Major League Baseball.
It's the 4th of July celebration presented by Ford. Watch the St. Louis Cardinals take on the Chicago Cubs live on Fox this July 4th at 8 p.m. Eastern. Baseball for the people. Major League Baseball trademarks used with permission.
If you love to travel, Capital One has a rewards credit card that's perfect for you. With the Capital One Venture X card, you earn unlimited double miles on everything you buy. Plus, you get premium benefits at a collection of luxury hotels when you book on Capital One Travel. And with Venture X, you get access to over 1,000 airport lounges worldwide. Open up a world of travel possibilities with the Capital One Venture X card. What's in your wallet?
Terms apply. Lounge access is subject to change. See CapitalOne.com for details.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting great candidates? Well, they're not hard to find when you go to ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. People who are actively looking for jobs like yours. So it's easy to find the right person fast. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. That's ZipRecruiter.com/radio.
As a fitness coach, my active psoriatic arthritis can slow me down. With Skyrizi, Risankizumab Riza, I'm treating my skin and joint symptoms so I can keep moving. Skyrizi, a prescription-only injection for adults, helps me move with less joint pain, stiffness, swelling, and fatigue. And for those who have plaque psoriasis, 90% clearer skin is possible. With Skyrizi, there's no daily dosing. It's just 4 doses a year after 2 starter doses.
Don't use if allergic to Skyrizi. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines.
Thanks to Skyrizi, there's nothing like clearer skin and better movement. And that means everything. Ask your doctor about Skyrizi. Visit Skyrizi.com or call 1-866-SKY-RIZI to learn more.
San Antonio's Sports Center.
Brendan Sorsby has reached a settlement with the NFLPA and the NFL, resolving any claims stemming from the league's decision to hold a supplemental draft and making Sorsby eligible for the 2027 NFL draft with no additional discipline for any prior conduct. Finally, in the World Cup, L3 took down Ecuador 2-0, and France dismantled Sweden. Norway beat Ivory Coast.
This is Jason Minix. You're listening to 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
All right, Mr. R.
What you saying, Mrs. R?
It's time to go to the Buyers Barricade guest line, Mrs. R. And
Keep doing it.
And what we're going to do on the Buyers Barricade guest line is we're going to bring in Dr. Jason G. Good morning, Dr. G. Dr. Garrett from Arasti joins us on the show. Good morning, doctor. It's a Wednesday. Good morning, doctor. Good morning.
Are you cleaning?
Good morning.
He's probably going, what
are you cleaning something right now,
what
doctor?
show called me?
Oh, man. Sorry, Doc. It's been a day.
Yeah, it's been one of those
It's been a day. Dr. Jason Garrett from Arasti joins us. How are you, good sir?
I'm doing well. How are you guys?
Good, man.
Hey, you know what? We're
just
hanging
doing a
in
radio
there.
show.
We're just
best we can.
Doing the best. We're doing our best. That's all we can do. Hey, first let's start with what's going on with Rob's elbow. We want to update the people.
See, I didn't see Doc Garrett.
I know, but
so he doesn't know of what I described. We talked about it in the past.
I'm going to tell him what I'm seeing here.
Okay.
He looks like he got like he's been beaten with a bat on the inside of his arm now. Like he's got internal bruising and bleeding. There's something horrific going on inside his elbow.
So is it possible if you pop or tear something that that it bleeds internally, then it turns into a bruise on the outside of your skin? Is that possible?
So was that from the injury or from treatment you've had for the injury?
It could be one or the other. Actually, it's entirely possible. No, this is from the injury because the bruising is rather large. It's about the size of a baseball right now. So,
yeah. So anytime you do tear muscle tissue, or not so much usually tendons or ligaments, but when you tear muscle tissue, it's highly vascular, and a lot of times it takes several days after the injury for it to turn purple. Like
that's
when
what
I tore my pec,
Yeah, and that's what happened. Yeah.
My entire arm and my chest was black within 3 days. But it didn't bruise for at least those 3 days. So it can be pretty dramatic. By the time you see it, it's done bleeding usually. It's just the kind of rising to the surface as your body clears it out through the lymphatic system. So the bruising's not a big deal. It just means you did tear something.
I did. And the funny thing is it doesn't always hurt. There are just certain specific movements that like I've been shot.
His bowling motion he can't do. He
wiping.
Can't.
Picture the wiping motion. That hurts.
Yeah, so you probably tore one of your wrist flexors, tore it pretty good, but luckily you've got several of them, so that's why all motions don't hurt, but when you put a little more stress on the one that was torn, like in the wiping motion, because it's a kind of extreme wrist flexion.
It's extreme, trust
then
me.
You're going to feel a lot more pain. Yeah.
But as a doctor, do you recommend for or against him going to a back-to-front wiping method?
Because I read that that's not healthy.
Yeah,
I get
so
UTIs.
what is it? I
don't want to get a UTI.
It's a risk versus reward thing, right?
What's cleaner? What's cleaner?
There's no reward. No reward there. What you need is a bidet. Bidets are magical. That'll solve
Yes.
all
You this has brought me to that. I'm looking on that side of the fence because given the alternative.
That's my life. I have a very clean butt, very, very clean. And
you do have another hand. You have another useful hand, right?
Dude,
you could use your other hand.
Well, yeah,
but
we've all tried the
I couldn't
stranger.
wipe left-handed.
We've all done the stranger at some point just to see. The stranger wipe is not an effective wipe.
Yeah, it doesn't clean.
Comes at it from the entirely wrong angle. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
Just
could
spend a couple $100, put a bidet, toilet seat on. It'll change your life.
There we go.
Here we go.
See, good things come from silver lining to everything.
Yeah. Tyrese Halliburton said on Saturday. Remember, he ruptured his Achilles Game 7 of last year's NBA Finals. Says he can do everything now. He's operating like a healthy NBA player for the first time in a long time, is what he says. After almost exactly a year, does that sound about right to you? Should he be able to come back and be the same player he was before the injury?
Yeah, so after 12 months, usually from a full tendon rupture and recovery, that's when you have all of your potential strength back. You're not going to get any more. He's not like he was before he tore it, but I would say you can get to 90, 95% of what you had, which at a high level is still really, really good.
Starting Summer League, and our number one draft pick this year, Jaden Quintons, will not be playing, still dealing with all the knee and the cleanup situation. What should the process look like on the outside for Quintons getting ready for training camp? How much more do we expect to see him working out? Will he be running with the team, just not playing games? What's a good look for him as we get ready for 4 months from now?
Well, considering they're investing quite a bit in him as far as time and energy in the future, I would be very cautious with bringing him into high-intensity running. So you want to make sure that knee is 100%, close to 100% of what it can be. So from a strengthening, from a rehab standpoint, get him 100% strength, range of motion, and then start adding in the conditioning. Because if you have the conditioning before he's 100% yet, then the likelihood of re-aggravating that knee is pretty high. And you also don't want someone trying to condition at the NBA level until you've built up to it quite a bit, because adrenaline kicks in, you're trying to prove yourself, there's veterans. That's when those things tend to resurface if they're not 100% rehabbed.
Now, Quintons had an ACL originally, and then he came back from that, and when he came back from that, then he tore his meniscus. How closely related are those two things in your mind? Like if a doctor had said, okay, you're cleared to return from your ACL, and then after 4 games your meniscus tears, do you think that maybe the doctor just was wrong about him being ready to go back?
No, not necessarily. So usually when you tear your ACL, it's pretty rare you don't have some meniscus tear as well. And most doctors want to be pretty conservative because that can heal, it can get better. So especially for a young guy, you don't want to necessarily cut it out, even if it is a mild or a small meniscus tear when you repair the ACL, with the hopes that it does recover fully. Sometimes it doesn't for whatever reason, and it's not an exact science. I mean, you're looking at an MRI, you're looking inside a scope. You can't really tell the future from that. But the clinical standard is you don't necessarily repair a meniscus unless it's significantly bad. You try to give it, because if you repair it, that means future arthritis, more DJD. So I don't think the surgeon did anything wrong. It's just one of those times where it just happens like that.
You know, Dr. Garrett, I know that you've played a role in the rehab of professional athletes in the past, and I'm curious for a guy that's been going through his own rehab for the last year and a half, you know, doing his own stuff with his own rehab guys, his own PTs, all that, and he arrives in San Antonio. What's the politics behind the handoff of the rehab process? I mean, because obviously the Spurs have you know what I mean? The Spurs doctors, their guys have their own plans. How difficult can it be to mesh the two programs that now one handing off to the other?
Yeah, I'd say fortunately or unfortunately, I have a ton of experience with this. There is so much ego, so much territorialism. So, for example, if the guy comes in with him and he brings his own guy in, if that guy is not deferring to team staff, that team staff, they'll smile, shake hands, say everything positive publicly, but they will do whatever they can to undermine, to derail that other guy's future. So you as the person coming into the player, you've got to be extremely political. You've got to play the game, let them know they're in charge. You're just there to help out the athlete. The athlete wants to use you, but you defer everything to them. If you don't, it is an adversarial relationship, to say the least. I mean, we've experienced that with our work with the Dallas Cowboys, the Spurs, the Clippers, the Denver Nuggets, Golden State Warriors. We had to play that game just to be able to be in that sphere for a while.
Hey, Doc, I've got one more question for you today. It's an injury that I don't know if we've talked to you about, but I wanted to get on it because I'm curious how this heals. A left hip flexor strain. What part of the hip is your flexor in? And what's the timeline for something like that? Is for in this case, it's Marcus Semien of the Mets, a baseball player. What's the timeline for a return?
So the hip flexor is, if you guys have ever had filet mignon and a steak, that's the hip flexor. It's your psoas muscle. It's attached to your lumbar spine, and then it runs down into the front of your hip, and it helps bring your thigh forward. So it works with your quads, works with your kind of abdomen, your core muscles. It puts a ton of stress on your low back. It's chronically tight. And almost everybody out there, just because if you're sitting for even a couple hours a day, that muscle stays short and tight. And even though Major League Baseball players are professional athletes, they're still sitting a lot, they're traveling a lot. When they're not working out, they're sitting, doing other things. It can be really easy to fix, like a mild hamstring pull, or it can be hard to fix, like a mild hamstring pull. It all depends on how it was hurt and how the rehab and the stretching and the coordination with the team physicians.
All right, that is Dr. Jason Garrett from Arasti. Doc, we appreciate the time as always, and we'll talk to you again next week.
Take care, Doc.
Thanks, guys.
Stay safe this holiday.
I wonder how his rehab's doing. I bet he's already back.
I bet he's all right.
Bench pressing Volkswagens.
I bet he's doing that, yeah. I was going to ask him, what do you do if your thumb gets blown off by a firework?
Well, what was his name with the Giants?
Jason Pierre-Paul, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You just tape it up and go back to work.
Yep.
Yeah.
Get called Lefty.
My neighbor had a dog when I was a kid. My neighbor's name was James, and he had a big dog, like a big lab, and he threw a firework, and that dog ran over and scooped up in his mouth.
Oh no!
And it blew his cheek out, and he
oh man!
They had to sew his cheek back up, and he didn't have teeth on the left side of his head anymore. But he looked like that for life because he he had a black tongue, everything after that.
Dumb dog.
Yeah, he was very dumb.
Thing's on fire, dude.
Yeah, don't put that in your mouth.
So are you going to do that around your wife's corgi?
No.
Like something about Mary. He'd be blow that dog up.
Dumb dog.
He'd be scared anyway. Then I have to buy her a new one anyway. We don't need that.
Oh yeah.
All right, guys. I got to tell you about Game Day Men's Health. Between us, when you hit a certain age, things start to feel a little different. You know what I mean? Like your energy's not the same. Maybe you're not hitting it the same in the gym as you used to. Maybe your sex drive's not what it quite used to be. Sometimes even like your mood is bad or you're not sleeping as well. All of that stuff, all of it could be tied to testosterone. And that's where Game Day Men's Health comes in over there on Alamo Ranch or at Alamo Ranch on Wiseman Boulevard. Here's the thing. You walk into this place, fantastic environment from the start. You're going to feel good about the place that you're in. They've got great vibes, television on, food, drinks, you name it. And then in their building, in their office, you don't have to leave, They've got an in-house person that's going to take your blood, give you a test right there on the spot, a testosterone test. And then they're going to bring you in. They're going to look at your results and say, hey, here's how we can help you. This is the customized plan we can create with you to decide how you want to feel. And the best part, they can start you right then. You don't have to wait around a month. They can start you right then. You don't have to drive all over town. It is such an easy process. You can notice more energy, better mood, boosting your libido. Don't settle. Be the best version of yourself. Give Game Day Men's Health a call today. 830-376-9100. That's 830-376-9100 for Game Day Men's Health, Alamo Ranch.
Let's be honest. Watching the Rangers is better when you got something on the line. On Rangers game days, call your shot with the Morning Huddles. Rangers Double Dinger Payday. Play ball! Pick the Ranger you think will send one into the seats. He hits one, you're going to a Rangers game. He hits two. Now you've just been upgraded. Tickets and a hotel stay. That's what we call getting paid. Wake up with the Morning Huddle. Make your pick and win with the Morning Huddle's Rangers Double Dinger Payday. 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star, South Texas home of the Texas Rangers.
Hello, my name is Jason Thompson. I'm an attorney here in San Antonio and have been practicing law here since 1994. And in the past 30-plus years, I've helped hundreds of San Antonians injured by negligent drivers. If you've been injured in a car-truck collision, call me, 210-900-0400. I did want to let you know of a very disturbing trend I've seen that you really need to be aware of. If an attorney or someone acting on that attorney's behalf calls you after a traffic collision, with very limited exceptions, that is called barratry or solicitation. It's a crime and is unethical under our state bar rules. Do not answer these phone calls. Do not hire an unethical attorney. Neither I nor anyone in my firm will ever call you after a traffic collision. If you need my help, and if you've been injured in a traffic collision, I think you do, you'll need to call me. My name is Jason Thompson. My number is 210-900-0400, or go to my website, alawyerforus.com.
Hi, everybody. Joe Reinagle here for DraftKings. Did you know that DraftKings is live in all 50 states? Yes, that means us here in Texas. Win or go home. That's it. The World Cup knockout round, and DraftKings has you covered for every single match. The DraftKings app is now live in Texas, so whether you're catching the early kickoff before work or the late match at the bar, you're in on every minute, every match, every moment, all in one app. Right here in Texas, the world's biggest stage, right in the palm of your hand. New DraftKings customers, sign up with code 941SportsStar. Spend $5 to get $200 in total rewards over 21 days. That's code 941SportsStar in partnership with DraftKings. The crown is yours. Event trading offered by DraftKings Predictions, a CFTC registered introducing broker. Trading involves risk of loss. Market availability varies. Eligibility restrictions apply. $50 every 7 days via click to claim. Issued in non-withdrawable prediction dollars that expire in 1 year. Ends July 19th. Terms DKNG.co/predictions promo.
It's The Blitz with Jason and Joe. Afternoons at 2.
Coming up on The Blitz, the NBA free agency period is underway. We'll have all the reaction to the latest rumors.
Team USA in action tonight. Our World Cup expert Katie Goodman in studio for a preview.
The Blitz starts at 2.
The Blitz with Jason and Joe. Afternoons at 2 on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star. It's the Morning Huddle with AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
If you could play the non-musical instrument, tambourine, bongo, sticks, whistle, which would
the triangle?
The triangle. Like which instrument would you gravitate? The cowbell?
Yeah, he's a cowbell.
Which would you gravitate to?
Yeah. I mean, cowbell would be good for me. I kind of like what's the one that goes?
Oh, the little stick thing. Yeah, that would be good.
I don't know the name of that one. Maracha or something like
No.
that.
It looks like a fish sometimes.
Yeah.
That's a good one. That's a good instrument.
I'll play the spoons.
Spoons?
Spoon man! Come together.
What's that with those guys would slap themselves?
Yeah.
Ham bone.
I'm a ham bone player. I think you're having a spasm.
Or the rubber band.
So I think bongos always seem really cool to me.
I wish I could ham bone. I really do. Oh, those dudes are badass, and they're always old black men. There's no young people know how to ham bone.
It's a lost art.
No white people, only old black men. That is a great skill to have. I wish that I had it.
Sinners.
Yeah.
You have a ham bone player, and
man.
one guy with the spoons,
That's
another
what I
guy with a
picture.
washboard, and a tub. Like that clay thing that moonshine used to come in.
Yeah.
What about the guy?
What do you play? I play my face.
Oh, yeah, there you go. You can do that one. Yeah.
What the hell's going on over there? We're a band.
We're a band.
We're a band. Don't act like you're not impressed.
Oh,
He's playing his face.
Yeah.
Start a whole band, dude.
Jeez.
You got to figure it out.
Anyway.
Yeah, we had a ham bone player in my studio once. And he was a big, fat, old black man.
Yeah, there you
go. Man, he hit that belly, and he knew the spots he could hit on his belly that would make the right sounds.
Yeah, see, he's got rhythm. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah. Where do you find a ham bone musician?
I think in Mississippi or Louisiana only. But you know what? The other thing that impresses me, I hate when people will be out playing like an electric violin or something in the streets.
Oh, you know, like buskers? I do.
I'm not saying all. I don't want you playing like an electric violin with an amp. You know what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
But sometimes you need the sound effect.
I like when
the
dudes,
loopers.
My favorite is when dudes are playing drums on a Home Depot bucket.
Oh,
and they like really jam out.
Or the tap dancers with bottle caps on their feet.
Dude,
that's
to me, that's
entertaining.
a skill.
Yeah.
Okay, you can play your electric. I don't even know if the sound coming out of there that could be connected to your iPad.
True.
I don't know.
But some of those looper dudes that lay a beat down and they keep adding stuff. That's pretty cool. I think at some point in my life I want to be one of those guys that walks into one of those performances that you see on the socials. Like you're just standing around and suddenly some superstar starts singing by the piano. You see that? Like everybody's like, oh, he's great. He's so good.
I bet Rob wants to be in a flash mob.
Dude, I do. I've always wanted to be in a flash mob. I do want to be standing around and just start dancing around people. Like, what the hell's Rob doing? I've been working on this for months.
So awesome. All right, we got 1 hour left. That's it, friends. 1 hour left. Hot take of the year was made yesterday. We'll talk about that. Morning Huddle 94.1.
You're listening to the Morning Huddle with AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson. KTFM Floresville. 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star traffic from News Talk 550 KTSA.
Good morning. We are working a few trouble spots. 90 eastbound, that off ramp to 35. That's an accident right side of the exit ramp blocked. On 35 northbound, the off ramp to South Zamora, southwest side of town, we've got a wreck. Off ramp blocked and a stall at 35 northbound. That connector to 37 281. The right lane of the connector ramp blocked with a stall. I'm Debbie Alcacer, KTSA, Time Saver Traffic.
This report is sponsored by RockAuto.com.
Oh, Ben Tyrod, what are you going to do?
I'm way ahead of you. I'll be on RockAuto.com before you can even finish this commercial.
He's right. RockAuto.com. Parts when you need them.
All the parts your car will ever need. Rock Auto.
If you have unfiled taxes or are in debt to the IRS, this is important news. Did you know the IRS has programs specifically designed to help people struggling with tax debt? Powerful tax assistance programs that can save you thousands if you qualify. No one knows these programs better than the experts at Optima Tax Relief, America's most trusted tax resolution firm, A-rated by the Better Business Bureau. Their award-winning tax attorneys and licensed professionals have resolved over $3 billion of tax debt for their clients. One call to Optima can start the process, helping to put an end to your worries about wage garnishment, asset seizure, and other aggressive IRS actions. Find the best options to solve your tax problems. Call the experts at Optima Tax Relief today for a free consultation.
Call 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460.
Optima Tax Relief.
Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Party at your place this summer? Fix things up inside and out with July 4th deals, now at Lowe's. Get up to 45% off select major appliances and save up to an additional 25% off when you bundle select major appliances. Plus, save $80 on a select Charbroil Performance Series gas grill, now $299. Our best lineup is here at Lowe's. Valid through 7/8 while supplies last. Selection varies by location. See Lowe's.com for more details.
The world's biggest soccer showdown is here, and Novo Brewery is San Antonio's ultimate place to watch. Over 80 feet of massive LED screens, craft beer, hard kombucha on tap, and a food menu built for the moment. Novo Brewery, attached to North Star Mall and at novobrew.com.
Paid spokesperson.
Hey, food's here.
Thank goodness, I'm starving.
So, do you think you'll ever leave the house again?
No, everything still hurts from the car accident. Plus, I'd rather eat this sandwich than find an attorney.
Agreed, but I think it's time you call Thomas J. Henry Law. They've helped a bunch of people we know, and they're all happy with the outcome. I mean, they're one of the largest personal injury firms in Texas for a reason, right?
I hate it when you're right.
Thomas J. Henry, the name you know, the firm you trust. Principal Office, San Antonio.
T-Mobile has an exclusive bundle for customers 55 and up.
I'm Sarah Bowl.
Yeah, I'm Frank Bowl.
A reliable network is key for us. And with T-Mobile, it's been wonderful. And going to the 55 plus plan saved us so much money.
A lot.
And that's important. Trying to keep costs down. The home internet's been perfect. It's fast, it's quick. The setup was so easy, it took less than 15 minutes.
It was like, ta-da! If you want simplicity, coverage, reliability, you want the whole package, T-Mobile has it. Right now, T-Mobile customers 55 and up can get 2 phone lines on America's best network, plus America's fastest 5G home internet for just $30 each.
$30 per month each line with autopay plus taxes and fees. Minimum age 55. Pricing for home internet rely on 2 lines of Essentials Choice 55. $35 connection charge per line required. Best mobile network and fastest 5G home internet based on analysis by Ookla of Speed Test Intelligence Data 2H 2025. All rights reserved.
San Antonio's Sports Center.
In the NBA, free agency began in earnest. The Spurs extended the 2-way qualifying offers to Harrison Ingram and David Jones Garcia, making them restricted free agents. Gives the Spurs the right to match any outside offer. In the biggest move of the day, the LA Clippers sent Kawhi Leonard back to his temporary foster home in Toronto in exchange for Grady Dick, Brandon Ingram, and 2 first-round picks.
From the studios of San Antonio Sports Star, reaching more sports fans than any station in South Texas. Welcome to the Morning Huddle with AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson. This is 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
Good morning, everybody. Whoop, whoop. Happy hump day. There is a hot take that was delivered. You won't believe by who. Emmanuel Acho has a hot take once again.
Not Sam.
No, this is Emmanuel. This is
the other one.
Well, I don't know which one's the other one.
I'm joking. I can't. I don't know.
Yeah, Emmanuel. Fair enough. Emmanuel is the one who.
Who's the one that got on with what's her name with Colin? What's her name? Taylor, Joy Taylor. Which one got on with her?
I think that was Emmanuel who worked because they worked at Fox together.
Yeah, so they've got the bona fides. All right, let's see what Emmanuel has to say. He's a UT boy too. So,
he is, and by the way, like when people, I don't like what Emmanuel Acho does on the radio or on his podcast. Like he's very frustrating me because like there's a lot of race baiting involved. Like
I don't pay attention to.
There's a lot of like, I'm going to say something to try to get you fired up, like that kind of stuff. But the truth about both of these Acho brothers, they are very, very intelligent guys. Like I'm talking like the 1% of the 1% of football players with intelligence.
Never.
These are not.
They couldn't get into A&M.
These are not. They're not dummies. Like they were known as like some of the most intellectual athletes in the country. So when they say crazy things, they've either gone off their rocker or they just say it to get a rise out of you.
Hot take.
But here's the latest Emmanuel Acho hot take.
be better without Caitlin Clark because she is a bigger distraction than she is an additive. Caitlin Clark has gotten the WNBA over the necessary threshold they needed. Now people are watching. Now we realize, there's talent in the W. Talent that's actually even greater than Caitlin Clark. And I'm not just talking about bigs like Asia. I'm talking about the Olivia Miles. I'm talking about the Paige Beckers. Hell, I'm talking about the Kelsey Mitchells. Caitlin got the necessary eyes there. But now that the eyes are there, we don't necessarily need her anymore. Caitlin did what only Caitlin could do, and we don't necessarily need her to do anymore. Thank you, Caitlin. We can take it from here.
Oh, my God.
Now you're saying that the WNBA needs to be cognizant of where they put Caitlin Clark on posters. The WNBA and the officials need to alter the rules for Caitlin Clark. The WNBA and opposing players need to treat Caitlin Clark more gently. Caitlin Clark's coach needs to be cognizant of how she talks to her in public because it's going to look like there's an issue. Unless we can take off our gloves for Caitlin Clark and stop trying to act like she's a messiah, the WNBA could and would be better off without Caitlin Clark, at least without this version of everybody coddling and caressing and catering to Caitlin Clark.
Can I retort?
Yes.
I would like to retort. Let's just talk about just the money that Caitlin brought with her.
Yeah.
We'll start with the Indiana Fever. She arrived, the franchise was worth $90 million. It is now worth $560 million. When she arrived with the team, opposing teams now see an average ticket price jump of 140% when she comes to play. Wow. When media got involved, her game set historic records with her rookie year. Keep in mind, it went up 170% on her rookie year and continues to climb. Her senior year in college, the women's national championship game pulled more people than the men's. It pulled 18 million. The men pulled 14 million. So you can say that, Mr. Acho, but you're talking about a third of the financial impact for this entire league is one woman. One! And you just think you will take it from here? Think you will take it from here?
Yeah.
All right.
Now, to be fair, UConn played San Diego State.
Well, I'm just saying they pulled 4 million. No, they played Purdue. It was Purdue.
Oh, was it? Okay.
They pulled 4 million people more. The women's game did. So I agree that she is not the basketball messiah, but do not get lost in the gamesmanship of the old heads talking about what Caitlin took away from the league. She brought everything to this league. Everything that they are becoming is because of her. No other reason than that. Now, is it right or wrong? Yeah, they put their money on maybe the wrong horse, but don't be dissuaded by the fact that her effect has been the likes of which we haven't seen, and I'll say it, since maybe Magic hit the NBA. Magic and Larry in the NBA in the late 80s, because in 79, no one gave a crap about the NBA. It was a coked-up league.
And I think the problem is they're confusing the fact that Caitlin is their biggest star with the fact that Caitlin is their best player.
And that's the problem.
There's an easy line to draw there. Like it doesn't have to be the best player. Doesn't have to be the most popular player.
And that's what. Yes, they've tied to the wrong horse as far as no, she is not LeBron. She is not going to carry this league. She's not the best player. She's a very good player that everybody cares about, and you're just going to have to get used to it.
Now, the kerfuffle about leaving her off the 30th anniversary poster, that is kind of wild behavior.
I don't get it. I just don't understand.
I do, because the other girls don't want her.
I get that, but for the league to go to just act as if like no one will notice the fact that the golden goose, and she is the golden goose, you left her off the poster.
Yeah, that's pretty wild.
She used to say, "You know what? You're right. I'm out. I'm gonna go play on that Big 3 league. Let's see how y'all handle that. I'm out."
Well, and the fact that they've got Angel Reese on the poster, it's an odd thing that they would do that. Now, I know that the deal or the poster's made by Fanatics, and it makes sense to use like Fanatics branded athletes. But if you're going to do that, then the WNBA can't release it as their official 30-year poster. Like, you could say, okay, well, you guys can sell that one, but the official league poster doesn't look like that. The WNBA is quite frankly, they are dummies. They don't know what they're doing with themselves.
It is found money. So they had it's kind of like, just because you get a lot of money doesn't solve your problems. More money, more problem kind of thing. You think everything will be fine. All we need is all of our ladies to get paid so they don't have to fly commercial on economy. Let's just treat them like pros. And then you get that and you think, well, that wasn't even clear what we need. We need even more than that. Well, you're going to have to realize you're in a very defined space in our sports world. Very defined. But you've got a space that you've cleared. And now you're losing your definition. You're becoming something that you were. You should have been. You should be progressing. We should be paying attention because there are more great lady basketball players right now than there ever have been. We got great games we had a quadruple overtime game on Sunday amongst stars. And we don't care because you guys are infighting with Caitlin. I just don't get it.
I understand why some of the girls are a little they're haters when it comes to this, but like to say that, and what Emmanuel Acho said, they already have made it. She's gotten them across the line. Like now all of a sudden they're done. They don't need her anymore. That's crazy because guess what? And he says, with all due respect, all these max contracts and chartered planes and all that stuff, that's good for this collective bargaining agreement.
And it'll dry up overnight.
And by the way, when you screw over the TV and the advertisers and all the people that paid to be involved in this, and you say, we don't need Caitlin Clark, and you move on, what do you think they say the next time you get to the table?
Well, first of all, we're going to broadcast you Tuesday nights at midnight on the True Network, and that's all we can do.
You're going to be back on Southwest Airlines.
And you're going to play economy. You
paying
got to
for
be
your
forward
bag.
to a room in an apartment complex. You're going to be back to the dirt track ball you were on.
And I'm not saying that that's right. I'm not, because, again, she's not the best player. There's gals who are way better at basketball than her. But she is the one that has brought interest nationally to this thing. And to act like we don't need it anymore. That is wild.
We'll take it from here.
Yeah, we've got it from
You
here.
will?
You won't.
All right.
With all due respect, if Caitlin is disappeared from the WNBA, she wouldn't be missed.
And I don't like having to, and the thing is, I don't like having to defend her because she has not panned out in a couple of ways. Now, she did all that other stuff, and no, she is not the best player and won't be. And maybe she won't admit it. I don't know. But this is just a colossal failure on the league's part. And I promise you, in 5 years, when things have gone terribly wrong, there is going to be a college course on how not to run a league. I mean, how everything that you're doing appears to be wrong. Every decision you have made seems to be either ill-informed or ill-timed or just wrong.
There are some people in sports that come around and they change not just the way that, like, they change they expand what their audience even can be. And the WNBA has that right now.
Well, they had it. I don't know how long they're going to be able to hold on to it.
Well, where else is she going to go?
I'm just saying. I think that they have deliberately cut her off at the knees. They have lessened her value on purpose.
I think they're doing a bad job. Like, I think the league itself is doing a bad job of taking advantage of it. And there are people who will say, well, it's because it's a white player coming into a mostly black league, and now we care. Well, that may be true, but here's a counterexample of that. When Tiger Woods came to golf, a historically white game, it was the best thing that's ever happened to golf and likely will ever happen to golf. Like, people started to care about golf that would have never, ever, ever cared before. And even when Tiger's not around, some of those guys have stuck around.
Mm-hmm.
It's just it's the counterpoint here with Caitlin a white girl coming into a mostly black league and bringing in an audience that otherwise didn't exist and would not exist. The PGA saw what they had. They wrapped their arms around Tiger. They hugged him. Whatever you need, Tiger. Oh, you want to play the Masters? You want a cart? We got you. Whatever you need. The WNBA is so stupid.
At every turn.
And imagine if they were like the PGA Tour when Tiger was bursting on the scene. They were like, hey, Bubba Watson's over here. Hey, I don't like this treatment that Tiger's getting.
Or Fuzzy Zeller. We'll have some fried chicken. Whatever.
Yeah.
What are you doing, bro? I mean, this is the cash cow. Everybody's going to make money because of him. You don't have to like him, but you got to put up with him.
You deal with it, dude. When he's around, you shake his hand. I'd call him sir. And when I see Caitlin Clark, I'd call her ma'am and say, hey, dude, thanks for what you did for us. Now, you ain't got to like her, but to like poo-poo the fact that she's the reason the league is where it is. And I'm too young to remember what Magic and Bird did for the NBA. From what I hear, like the NBA wouldn't exist today without those guys.
It wouldn't be what we see it now.
But another example I can think of is when the Maguire-Sosa thing happened.
Same thing.
And people were upset that
you're bastardizing the game.
These guys are steroid users. Well, you know what? Before that happened, no one cared. Like sometimes there's a necessary evil. Caitlin Clark is a necessary evil. What she's bringing to the game, like the cattiness and the kind of underhanded racism stuff, is a very necessary thing, I think, right now.
Larry Bird had to deal with it.
Absolutely.
I mean, Isaiah, man, if he was white, he'd just be black and just be another player. I mean, and he fought through it, and the league realized, wait a minute, inclusivity works. More eyes means more money. What are we doing? Let's not be crabs in a bucket. When somebody rises and we pull them back down. Hey, man, let that crab get out. Maybe the next one gets out too. And Caitlin brought that. Everybody's getting paid, and now when this collapses, and by this evidence it will, the debrief on this will be how to kill a golden goose.
It really is.
And maybe the fix for right now is she's going to have to get out of Indiana. She's going to have to get to someplace on the coast where she can be made the star and they can prop her up a little bit. I think one of the things is she's lost in a mid-level team in a mid-level city.
I mean, that could have something to do with it. I don't know that. I mean, I don't think that the media is going to be any easier when it's.
Well, I think the media would be more than happy to prop her up. I do. I think we would be more than happy, but because of what she brings, but because of the eyes on. If your eyes are on that, I got to look at it too. But you're going to have to put her in a position to where she's treated as such. Give her the star treatment at a place that understands how to do it. In Indiana, she's like, hey, she's just another player. We're just, that's just not how this works. You have to have a king that we can all look at or a queen to follow. Even if right now we all have to admit to the fact that she's very, very good, just not the best.
I'll give you another example of something that they're a tipping point for a sport. I want to say, was it 1992? Figure skating went from being a...
Oh, you're talking about Kerrigan?
Nancy Kerrigan and Tanya Harding. Figure skating was a mid-card event for the Olympics, and then the Nancy Kerrigan, Tanya Harding thing happened, and suddenly it is their feature event and has been ever since. Like, sometimes it takes an ugly situation
you're right.
to create, like, to build something up. And that can be what this Caitlin thing is. Even if it doesn't work out hunky dory, and Caitlin Clark's not doesn't turn out to be the greatest player of all time, who cares? She is the thing that's propelling Tanya Harding. I don't even know if that girl could have skated, but I know that she paid her boyfriend to beat up this gal's leg. Cool, good enough for me. That's a story. I know her name. I can't tell you who won the gold medal at this year's Olympics, but I know Tanya Harding. Well, you know what I mean?
It's any press is good press if you're trying to get eyes on you.
Yes.
And the press that they're bringing in should be utilized, and they're not. They've got eyes on you, but all we see now is, and I keep falling back on my wife. My wife doesn't care about the WNBA, but this Caitlin thing, she saw the video, and then yesterday she just showed me a montage that somebody put together of just a nightly WNBA game, and the violence and just the outright just battles going on in there. And I'm thinking, your product isn't good enough to show this to me on a regular basis. I don't want to see a bunch of big women wrestling in the paint.
No.
And so
I do.
Vic. You pay for that on your own time.
We'll drop the mic on that one. Yep. It does appeal to some of us. Maybe they're aiming at the Vic Brown audience. Maybe it's working.
The other thing is, it is so easy now because the people are so divided on this Caitlyn issue that, like, I posted that video or that picture, Vic, of
when she was yoked,
the doctored one where you gave her like the
big muscle arm.
The
big muscle arm.
I posted that picture on Twitter and was like, here's a completely undoctored, unedited photo of what happened last night. I said, it's making me scared to be a white woman, and most people knew it was a joke, and honestly, the picture says, like, when you post it on Twitter, it says made with AI. No one really believed this thing wasn't an AI photo, but there was one dude who was like, "Stop it! You're causing a greater divide. Why are you trying to bring down black people?" And it's like, dude, no one's trying to bring down black.
No,
it is what it is.
It is what it is.
It's to me, it's kind of funny, but I love the idea that Emmanuel Acho is like, WNBA doesn't need her anymore.
Thank you. We'll take it from here.
We got it,
bro.
Come on,
Good luck with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, we'll be right back. Morning Huddle 94.1.
94.1 San Antonio Sports Star traffic from News Talk 550 KTSA.
Good morning. We do have a few trouble spots. 35 Frontage Road, southbound at Walters. That's an accident. A stall at I-10 westbound, the off-ramp to get onto eastbound 410. That stall is blocking the right shoulder of the exit ramp. On 35, southbound Highway 90, south side, that stalls off to the right shoulder. Another disabled vehicle, 410 northbound FM 78, right shoulder blocked. I'm Debbie Alcacer, KTSA, Time Saver Traffic.
This report is sponsored by RockAuto.com.
Oof, shocking time to lose a whole strut.
Ugh, comedy is not your thing. But I do know that Rock Auto has what I need to fix it.
With parts shipped right to your door. No kidding.
All the parts your car will ever need, Rock Auto.
Hi, my name's Jason Thompson. I've lived in San Antonio for more than 50 years. Went to grade school, high school, and graduated from law school right here. San Antonians have trusted me as their attorney after serious injury and fatality collisions since 1994. My website is alawyerforus.com. Why a lawyer for us? Well, after several years of practice, I watched as insurance companies created their own law firms solely to defend against auto claims. Today, there are very few insurance companies that do not have their own captive law firm filled with attorneys whose job is to minimize what the insurance company has to pay on an auto claim. If you or a family member is injured in a traffic collision, you will need your own attorney. Just remember alawyerforus.com. For many lawyers you see on billboards, your case will be handled by a non-lawyer or a staff lawyer. If you call me, Jason Thompson, I will be the lawyer you speak with. The initial consultation is always free. If you or a family member needs an experienced attorney, an attorney you can trust, I want you to call me, Jason Thompson. My number is 900-0400. That's 210-900-0400 or alawyerforus.com.
Soccer fans, you know the Roo Pub has proven to be the best place to watch any big game with those 3 massive 170-inch screens and TVs all around. From World Cup to baseball to all the fights, get into the Roo Pub. And when you show up at the Roo, show up hungry. The food is fantastic. Open daily at 11. Great for lunch, great for dinner, great for late at night, and the best place to watch the game. Just down from the big blind, right next to the Angry Elephant. The Roo Pub, 281 in Redland Road. We'll see you at the Roo.
Shop the Sherwin-Williams 4th of July sale and get 30% off paints and stains June 26th through July 6th. Whether you're refreshing your interior or exterior, we've got the colors to bring your vision to life. And with delivery, getting everything to your door is easier than ever. Shop online to have it delivered or visit your neighborhood Sherwin-Williams store. Retail sales only. Some exclusions apply. See store for details. Delivery available on qualifying orders.
This World Cup update on San Antonio Sports Star is brought to you by Twin Peaks.
Twin Peaks is unmatched for every match. With 29-degree drafts of Michelob Ultra, handcrafted Casamigos margaritas, a scratch-made menu, and screens that put you in the front row of every game, it's all going down at the Lodge. Twin Peaks. Eats, drinks, scenic views.
Western One Sports presents this World Soccer Update sponsored by Liberty Mutual. Only pay for what you need. Play today begins noon Eastern in Atlanta. England and Congo DR, who comes off its first ever World Cup win. Belgium takes on Senegal in Seattle. And then it's the U.S. versus Bosnia-Herzegovina and Santa Clara. Including friendlies, the U.S. has lost 10 straight games to teams from Europe. Its last win was 5 years ago, and it was against Bosnia. Kylian Mbappe just had his third 2-goal game. He's got 9 goals in his career in World Cup knockout round games. That's the all-time record. And And while Lionel Messi has 19 overall in his career, that's in 29 games. Mbappe's got 18 in 18 career games. Mbappe and France have been dominant in 4 games. John Stanshauer, Westwood One Sports.
And Doug. Limu and I created a trick to help you remember that you can customize your car insurance and save with Liberty Mutual. You see, the shirts Limu and I wear are yellow, and yellow is the color of lemons, and lemons grow on trees, and trees provide oxygen, and oxygen helps us breathe, and breathing is how you live, and you can live more life when you save money by customizing your car insurance. I agree, Limu. It's really quite simple. Only pay for what you need at libertymutual.com.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
When the moments in your life are too important to miss, you can trust O'Reilly Auto Parts to keep you and your plans on the road. Our professional parts people can test your vehicle's battery and even give it a charge if needed. In most cases, we can install your new battery for free. It's just one of the many services we provide at O'Reilly Auto Parts to ensure life's best moments don't find you stranded.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
It's the Morning Huddle with AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson.
Hey, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's got to some no way out of here. Who said that, Rob?
The Joker, and he was talking to a thief.
That's right. That's right. That's right, Mr. R.
Go on, Miss R.
Back it on up on me.
You got that dustbuster up?
That's so crazy. Here's a little good news.
I need some.
Deion Sanders, cancer-free.
Hey, that is good news.
Yeah, that's right.
Sir. That is good news.
He
We can all applaud that.
got a cutting-edge robotic surgery that removed his cancerous bladder and rebuilt it using part of his intestine.
Whoa, science.
Yeah.
Sounds expensive.
He said, last year at this time I was fighting. I was walking out of the property with a big bag of blood and urine and trying to get back. I'm just thankful. He says, I'm not embarrassed by anything that happened. I'm elated that everything that transpired.
He did do a lot of good.
I'm here to let people know there's another option if you need surgery. We're all fighting for time. We never know how much we get. So Deion Sanders, cancer-free. Congratulations to Deion.
Yeah,
Prime time.
That's huge.
That is a big deal, man. And I know he was struggling last year.
Well, he's had a rough 10 years, man. He lost half a foot.
Yeah.
Because of turf toe, and then to go through all the bladder surgery and the bags and the bathroom on the sidelines and try to keep a football program afloat, his kid and his, all of that. I mean, he's weathered some storms.
I've got a list here of the most educated cities in the United States, the brainiest cities.
Lufkin, Texas.
In the U. Actually, no, they didn't.
Lufkin didn't get on there.
No,
wow.
Miraculously,
I thought they had rocketed past Shreveport.
They did not. No. But the way the list works is, obviously you want to drive, you want to attract educated workers because that drives economic growth. It boosts tax revenues. So cities want to have.
Is this people with like degrees?
Yes. Okay. Yeah. So this study compared the 150 largest metro areas across 11 key metrics. And they range from the share of adults aged 25 and older with at least a bachelor's degree to qualify, or to the quality of the public school system and the size of the gender gap, the gender education gap. Right. So they went through all these things. How good's the public school? What's the how are these males, females, blah blah blah. All right. The number one city in the country,
Boston, San Francisco. Someplace in North Carolina, that triangle. One of those three?
Ann Arbor, Michigan.
I knew it would be a college town. I just trying to figure out which one it would be.
Yeah, Ann Arbor, number one. They got, and by far, their score is 94.48. Number two, Durham, Chapel Hill, North Carolina.
Because Duke, Carolina, all those schools all together.
You said San Francisco, but number three, San Jose, California.
Yeah,
San Jose, Santa Clara.
The tech area, but that's not about the local education. That's just a magnet for talent.
Yes. Yeah. Number 6 is San Francisco, Oakland, Berkeley. So, you're number 4, kind of this one's not surprising, Washington, D.C., That seems like a place where
I would think Austin would be on this list too.
Austin is number 9 on the list.
Yeah.
Austin, Round Rock, Georgetown, Texas. So I wanted to.
Where do we place?
Well, that's what I was curious about. How our Texas cities did. So I mentioned that Austin was number 9 on the list. The next one that you'll come across is Dallas, Fort Worth, Arlington at number 67, which
that's lower than I would have thought.
For Dallas?
Well, considering, they are a hub for headquarters. So there's lots of large company headquarters there. And normally where there's large company headquarters, there's lots of degrees.
I guess I would have thought so too. Although I had a feeling, because one thing about Texas is you can make a good living here without a classic education.
Very true. Very true. Absolutely.
Particularly in Houston, which is number 88, Houston, the Woodlands, Sugarland. There's a lot of people who work in oil and gas who some of them didn't even finish high school.
Made a lot of money.
And they you can make a damn good
But this is not what we're measuring.
No.
No.
Number 100, San Antonio, New Braunfels.
Hey, we made it in the top 100.
Well, I mean, there was only 150.
Hey, man, we're in the upper third.
Slots.
Upper 2/3. You can suck at 101.
121 is Killeen, Temple, Texas.
Suck at Killeen, all you military types in that area of the world.
134, El Paso, Texas.
Bunch of morons in El Paso.
Number 140, Corpus.
Oh, poor Corpus.
They're so nice, though.
142, Beaumont, Port Arthur.
Oh, bless their heart.
All right.
142, you say.
148, Brownsville, Harlingen.
Oh, Brownsville.
149, McAllen, Edinburgh, Mission.
So we got 3 in the bottom 10?
No, we've got 4 in the bottom 10.
All right.
Yeah. 140, 142, 148, and 149.
We came to play.
Visalia, California, thank you for saving us. You've done us all a favor by being number 150.
We got to 100.
Yep. So there you go.
Hey.
It could have been worse.
We're not dumb.
Could have been worse.
We're smart, Mikey.
Yeah.
We're smart.
Where is Boston on the? Boston was 8th on the list.
It's all the university, but just a bunch of idiot Yankees.
Yeah. New York is 30th on the list. Let's see. What are some other cities that it went? Oh, so San Antonio, right above us, was New Orleans.
We're behind New Orleans.
Right below us, Chattanooga, Tennessee.
Oh, man.
We're behind New Orleans.
Yeah.
That's one
that
step
possible?
away from a third world country over there.
I know.
Yeah.
So humid.
Oxnard, 92. We've been out there. Los Angeles, 90. It feels...
That's about right.
It feels like a place. I moved here from Las Vegas, 119th.
Really?
Yeah, how about that?
That's not. I mean, I guess it's a service industry town.
Yeah. So I found that interesting. Where the
what always has held San Antonio back is we're a military city. Most of our income was always generated by the military, and you didn't need to have a degree to have them make a good living.
Yep. All right. Let's take a quick break. When we come back, we'll see what's going on in Hollywood. The Huddle on Hollywood coming up next. 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
Got a buddy who thinks he knows baseball? Perfect. On Rangers game days, prove it with the Morning Huddle's Rangers Double Dinger Payday. Pick the Ranger you think will launch it out of here. He hits 1, you and a friend are headed to a Rangers game. He hits 2. Now, you've got tickets and hotel. Yeah, you're making a night of it, and your buddy's buying the first round. Wake up with the Morning Huddle. Call your shot and win the Morning Huddle's Rangers Double Dinger Payday. 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star, South Texas home of the Texas Rangers.
I told my buyers, let's get them bought. Right now is the time to go. GiveMeTheVin.com is America's best car buyer, paying top dollar for your car, truck, sports car, exotic. What are you waiting for? We want to buy your car right now. Find out why thousands of satisfied customers across the United States put more money in their pocket by going to GiveMeTheVin.com.
Sell us your car. GiveMeTheVin.com. So easy you can do it in your underwear.
This is Officer Green with the San Antonio Police Department. SAPD is always hiring. Are you interested in a rewarding career that offers great pay, benefits, respect, and a chance to make a difference? Then visit sapdcareers.com if you are looking for a career with opportunities. The SAPD is looking for qualified applicants committed to keeping the Alamo City safe. This is your chance to make a difference. Become one of San Antonio's finest. Visit sapdcareers.com. For eligibility requirements, visit sapdcareers.com.
This is Joel Frederick. From all of us at Quartermoon, thank you. Through the years and through the growth of this city, you've trusted us to be there when it matters most. For plumbing repairs, air conditioning repairs, new system installs, and so much more. Now, you're going to start seeing a new Quartermoon logo. It's a fresh look, but it reflects the same company we've always been. Rooted in hard work, family values, fair pricing, and caring for people the right way. Quartermoon Plumbing, AC, and Heating. 210-651-5899.
License number TACLA 141074E M16004.
When it comes to your yard, reliability matters. Shop with confidence at the Home Depot and get 4th of July savings on Ryobi, the #1 cordless outdoor power brand. It's time to choose your power. Both the Ryobi 18-volt and 40-volt self-propelled mower kits are on special buy for an even lower price of $429 each, was $479. Ryobi's battery platform delivers the power, runtime, and dependability you need to tackle yard work with ease. Shop 4th of July savings on Ryobi outdoor power only at the Home Depot. While supplies last, pricing valid June 25th through July 8th. U.S. only. See store online for details.
Your ambition just met its match with Robinhood. You play for the win, not just on game day, every day. Channel that drive into your money. Robinhood puts you in control, all on one platform. You expect more from yourself. Expect more from your money. Get started today at Robinhood.com/yourmoney. Again, that's Robinhood.com/yourmoney. Your money, your move.
Progressive knows there's no one more important to your team than your pet. They're like your top draft pick.
And it looks like Chuck has selected Pepper the Corgi. Bold pick there, Deborah.
Yeah, Rich, Pepper has a high ceiling for sure, but he does have a tendency to bark at every tree.
Yeah, he brings a lot to the table, but also takes a lot off of it, especially when it's been left near the edge.
Nothing left to do now but suit him up for the dog park.
Protect your top draft pick from injury and illness with Progressive Pet Insurance. Get a quote at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates to third-party insurers. Not available in all states or situations. Covered subject to policy terms.
San Antonio's Sports Center.
Brendan Sorsby has reached a settlement with the NFLPA and the NFL, resolving any claims stemming from the league's decision to hold a supplemental draft and making Sorsby eligible for the 2027 NFL draft with no additional discipline for any prior conduct. Finally, in the World Cup, L3 took down Ecuador 2-0, and France dismantled Sweden. Norway beat Ivory Coast.
Let's go! Hi, it's Jason Minix. You're listening to the home of the Cowboys, 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
Get money, yeah. Get money, yeah. Here we'll like to see what's going on in Hollywood, and I guess this is a little bit Hollywood, but I guess I don't know how much we'd really call it Hollywood, but the Nancy Guthrie kidnapping case, that has to fall under Hollywood, right?
I think it has by now, because it's going to be a movie.
Oh, yeah. You're not going to believe it. The TMZ says it received nearly a dozen emails from one person claiming to know who kidnapped Nancy and where she was being held. The sender demanded 1 Bitcoin in exchange for information.
How much is that?
What's it now? About $75K, Vic?
Yeah.
Somewhere around there. Later claiming that Nancy had died after being taken to Mexico. Well, in an unbelievable twist, the FBI has concluded that the ransom notes sent to news organizations were completely fake.
No. Oh, all of them were?
Yeah.
So they never got anything.
Yeah.
From anybody. Wow. She just disappeared. They never even had time. And I think that the supposition is that she died early is probably right.
I think so, too.
She's gone, and they just went and buried her in the desert.
Yeah.
Went back to work.
Well, first of all, she's an 84-year-old woman. Yeah. She's been gone long enough that it seems highly I don't want to never say never. You know what? If you want to keep hope alive, by all means.
She was taken by aliens.
But
she won't get sick and she won't ever die.
Yeah, that's it's probably not going great. Probably not going great.
Didn't the TMZ dude offer to pay the ransom? He said he'd pay it.
I think so.
I think he did.
What, the head guy?
Yeah, the guy that's always sucking on the. He's got a Yeti cup all the time. That guy?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I don't know. Are you a fan of Olivia Wilde?
She has her moments.
I find her very alluring.
Yes, she has her moments.
Remember when she was in that the HBO show?
Yeah,
where
she was working in the. It was not the Shy, but it was down in the old school porn days at Times Square.
It was it was about the record industry.
Yeah,
and she had like. She I remember her doing an interview where she had to talk. She talked about having to pick out a Merkin.
I'm wearing a Merkin, yeah.
Because she,
and I was so let down. I was like, oh, that was a Merkin.
Yeah. It was in the 70s. Like I don't. Oh, I like to assume that Olivia Wilde gets waxed.
Yeah, she does.
But Vic, I love how you sound extra creepy.
Yeah, she does.
Sometimes. Yeah. Her last name. And this is one of my favorite last names.
Oh, yeah. I was going to say I don't remember her by Wild. I remember her by her original name.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
know how, but I just...
Well, her real last name is Coburn, but it's spelled Cockburn.
Right.
Like the guy, remember the guy that played at Illinois, Kofi Coburn?
Yeah.
But it was spelled Kofi Cockburn.
And then you're wondering, wait a minute, they're saying his name wrong.
And so you always wonder, like, why do people come up with these Hollywood names?
Because
that's the answer why. Like, she decided Olivia.
That's a tough one.
Olivia Cockburn wasn't going to be the name that made her.
Would you
sex
rather
symbol.
be named with the last name of Cockburn, or named like Jeffrey Dahmer?
Oh,
which one would be worse? Like named after the word like John Gacy or John Cockburn?
I think John Cockburn would be better.
At least they'd feel sorry for you with Cockburn. They'd smile every time they side with Gacy. They'd be, oh, dude, hope you're not related.
Like, there's some names that you don't want to bring. Like nobody, if your last name's Bundy, no one's gonna go. I think Theodore is gonna be a good name.
I
for
don't
him.
think I can do that now.
No, like
I know my mom was going to name me James.
James Brown.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, hey man, I got a Clay Thompson. I mean, but he was born before Clay was. But I got one.
But if your last name is Simpson, you can't name your kid
Otis
Homer.
John.
And Otis John is off. Anything with the initials
With an
O
or
and J are off.
Yeah.
Homer is out.
Yeah.
There's only so many things you can go with.
Although I wonder how many Homer Simpsons have been named since then. It's a family name.
Yeah.
Or Charlie, they were going to name me.
Charlie Brown. See?
Yeah, see?
Now, Olivia said that having that as her last name was character building for her and her siblings growing up. She says, I think it's important. We should all give our kids devastating middle names just so that you can grow up with like someone with something to be totally bullied for.
On the first day of school.
Yeah. An early, important lesson in laughing along. Not in a way that was like giving into the bullies in a way. I don't know. I thought it was funny, too. I was like, oh, I get it. That's funny. What she said, although I don't know that that's...
Cockburn.
Yeah.
It's
always...
Sorry.
Well, we were laughing at the kid that just got traded to the Raptors, Grady Dick.
Yeah.
Going to the Clippers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's unfortunate, man.
The internet ruined all of us, so
I
it's
know.
too late. It's
Well,
too
your
late.
last name is Dick, and then they go ahead and name you Grady.
Yeah. I like the...
Thanks, Mom.
Well, but imagine you had a daughter and you named her Ivana.
Ivana.
Like, there's some names you just can't go with.
Well, you're right.
Ivana Dick. Oh, if there was only a matchmaking god. Grady, I want you to meet Ivana.
Yes. My favorite was when Grady Dick and Kobe Black swapped jerseys.
Yeah, I saw.
Oh, yeah.
You're gonna have
Oh,
to.
my God.
You're gonna have to switch the order here.
Yeah. stand over
Grady,
here.
I need you on the left.
Yeah. Could you switch places? Thank you.
Yeah. All right. We got one segment left, ladies and gentlemen. We'll wrap it up the way we always do with the daily lines. It's the Morning Huddle 94.1.
It's the Blitz with Jason and Joe. Afternoons at 2.
Coming up on the Blitz, the NBA free agency period is underway. We'll have all the reaction to the latest rumors.
Team USA in action tonight. Our World Cup expert Katie Goodman in studio for a preview.
The Blitz starts at 2.
The Blitz with Jason and Joe. Afternoons at 2 on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
I'm David Ortiz. When I lost my mom, she was only 46. And I lost my dad to cancer. It was the worst pain I ever felt. It made me think, what will happen with the people I love when my time is up? That's why I have life insurance. Ethos makes it easy. It's all online, take about 10 minutes, and you can get up to $3 million in coverage.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/game. That's ethos.com/game. Paid testimonial. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
Hey, it's Rich Eisen for Pella Windows and Doors. Sometimes teams take a timeout to regroup and call the right play. When it comes to your home, Pella Windows and Doors always has the winning game plan. They're not just window and door experts. They're experts at taking care of you and your home. At Pella, they find the products that meet your needs and their experts install them. They do it every day, and that's why your neighbors trust them. Discover why Pella is a trusted choice for homeowners everywhere. Visit Pella.com/Eisen today. That's Pella.com/Eisen.
If you get arrested, get out of jail fast by calling AA Best Bail Bonds, 210-225-2121. Text bail to 474747 or online mybestbailbonds.com. You don't have to call attorneys or anybody else. Don't be forced into a PR bond. If the jail offers you one, make sure you understand the conditions before accepting it. AA Best Bail Bonds. Nobody beats their price. They have payment plans. Call 210-225-2121 or mybestbailbonds.com.
License number 149.
The world's biggest soccer showdown is here, and Novo Brewery is San Antonio's ultimate place to watch. Over 80 feet of massive LED screens, craft beer, hard kombucha on tap, and a food menu built for the moment. Novo Brewery, attached to North Star Mall and at novobrew.com.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ziprecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. That's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio.
ZipRecruiter. When's the last time payroll was the easy part of your week? With Gusto, it can be. Gusto is the all-in-one platform designed to take the hassle out of managing your team, from payroll and compliance to hiring, onboarding, and more. With Gusto, you can get back 2 full days each month with all the time you've saved. Go to gusto.com today and learn why over 500,000 small businesses choose Gusto. That's GUSTO.com. Gusto.com.
I'm U.S. Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy. We all get distracted when we drive, whether it's from our phones or kids in the backseat bickering. But how we handle these distractions can be a matter of life or death. Before you get on the road for your next road trip, please put your phones on silent and take a mental note to focus on driving.
Paid for by NHTSA.
San Antonio, we've got pro football right here this spring and summer. The San Antonio Gunslingers play fast, exciting indoor action in the cool Freeman Coliseum. No heat, just great football. Learn more at sanantoniogunslingers.com and follow us on social media.
It's the Morning Huddle with AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson on 94.1 San Antonio's Sports Star.
Hey, everybody. 9:47 on the Morning Huddle. Good to have you in. Wrapping it up here on a sort of hump day. Vic's going to be out tomorrow. He's getting a piece of his kidney removed.
Just a small little tiny bit. He doesn't have much, so they can't take much.
No.
Can you tell him to, like, put it back when they're done? That's a lot.
No, it's literally, they put on a little, well, the needle's huge, but they just get a little bit. Yeah. Just to test it.
Yeah.
I'm glad I'm not getting a needle inserted into my kidney tomorrow.
Yeah, and you're awake.
Yeah. By the way, Katy Perry, run may be over for her.
She's getting married
She's
or
being
pregnant?
canceled?
She's pregnant.
No. Her new song came out.
Oh, yeah, it did not go well.
It did not go well.
No.
It was
Like eight people heard it.
They said it was a return to her musical roots and was expected to deliver a much-needed comeback. After its release on Friday, "Watch It Burn" failed. That's the name of this. That's the name of the song.
Irony.
"Watch It Burn" failed to enter the top 200 of Spotify's streaming chart, both globally and in the U.S. The song's highest peak so far has been 127 in Brazil. That's where she's the most popular right now.
Loved in Sao Paulo. She's dating Trudeau, though, man. She's hooked up with a former head of state. She's all right.
People don't like that,
She
though.
lost her street cred.
People don't like it. And also, I like someone said it's over. It's over for her. I don't know.
If you're trying to come up with your comeback single
and you
name it "Watch It Burn,"
that's crazy.
I think you started off on the wrong foot.
Crazy. She had another song that came out that honestly, and listen, you know I love this kind of music. She had a song called Band-Aids. I've never even heard it. It says the Band-Aids peaked at number 101 on the Spotify Global 200 before vanishing. It never even cracked the top 100. So she hasn't had a...
Which one is this?
Watch It Burn.
It sounds like everything else she's ever done. It's the same thing. And she had a cold, evidently.
Yeah, it doesn't sound right.
Doesn't sound right. And it sounds like every other song she's ever done.
Hold on, let me fast forward a little bit.
It sounds a little too...
This is the same thing. This is not a... Yeah, going back to a formula.
Oh, and there's a dirty version, too.
This is too, like, angsty for me. Like, I like to hear her roar. She's got the eye of the tiger.
Yeah, that's what we're used to.
Yeah, she's a fighter.
She's
Watching
still
a cigarette
doing...
burn, I don't know. All right, enough of that. We got to do the daily lines, Vic.
All right, here we go.
It's the Morning Huddle's look at the daily lines with AJ and Rob on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
You covered, yeah!
World Cup action, baby. Yeah. We are on tonight. England and the Democratic Republic of the Congo